of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're live here at Cameron Stadium, being brought to you tonight by the Lawton Marketing Group. Great community involvement company that is willing to provide us a sponsorship to get these events to you throughout the spring soccer season. We got Altus and Macarthur tonight. Beautiful night for some soccer. A little bit of wind, but plenty of sun to counteract that little bit of wind. Looks like they're just getting done warming up, and they're going to get on the pitch here. I got Jason Shaw, Billy Palmer with me tonight, and I'm Rich Frederick as always. And this is your Macarthur soccer broadcast. Jason, what do you think? What do you think we got coming to us tonight?
Yeah, I'm surprised to see what happens from the last match that we played. The girls played good, came up just a little short, but I mean, today's a beautiful day, beautiful weather. Beautiful atmosphere. I think the girls are excited to get out here and play today. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, so last match we had Durant. Took it to kicks from the mark. They won in kicks from the mark, right, with Ella Isaacson taking over in goal. And from what I hear, Ella is back in goal tonight. Ruby's still on the sideline for a little bit. Altus, though, might come in here. I've heard things that they aren't very good again this year. Last year they were at the bottom of the table as far as in the district. Billy, do you know anything about it?
That's kind of what I've heard too. I've heard they're similar to last year, so you never know though. You just never know.
Who knows? Any given day, right?
Yeah. So
I think we're going to have a good match. Last year we did mercy roll them. It was a 10-0 mercy rollout in Altus. So, who knows? We've got the coin toss going on. So, our referees for tonight's match, it looks like Scott Barton is going to be the center. We've got Adrian on one side and Philip Silkey on the other side as ARs.
Yeah, so after that tough loss last week, you got to imagine that
Well, they won.
They won.
The girls won.
That's right.
The girls won in kicks from the mark. The boys.
My mistake. The
boys, on the other hand.
That was it. That was the one that was only
short.
Yep. So both PKs, boys and girls. So, sorry, Rich. Sorry.
You're good. But still, to take a team to the very limit like that.
Yeah.
Has got to kind of be a wake up call, a little kick in the butt, maybe.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So hopefully we got a wake-up call, and something's going to be coming down the pipe.
So who's the goalkeeper today, Rich?
It looks like Ella Isaacson is going to be. She was warming up. So Ella, our OSN player of the game from last game.
Did an outstanding job.
Oh, absolutely outstanding job. So proud of that young lady.
Yep. So it should be interesting to see, with one game under her belt this season at goalkeeper, what she actually does tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit of experience, and she has some experience from before, but not at the faster-paced high school level.
Yeah, high school level is a little different.
All right, so it doesn't look like they're going to announce starters tonight because there's a lack of a microphone in the box. So they should be about to get underway here any minute now. We're going to go to a brief commercial break until they get it figured out. And we'll be right back with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Outstanding. So, sorry guys, we got sound now. So the sound's back on. That was a rich error.
It's okay.
we sure were talking it up, though. So, bottom line, 1-0, Lady Highlanders over the Lady Bulldogs. Alexis Snyder, the good strike from inside the 18-yard box with her left foot. Alexis back on the ball. Thanks to technology these days, we can be told when we don't have sound and we don't go an entire broadcast. Talking it up. Ball goes out for a Lady Bulldogs goal kick. That comes off of Bailey Burkhart, goes out for Altus throw in. Altus is struggling to put something together here tonight.
Yeah, offense, it seems like they're worried about the defense too much. They're pushing back, they're dropping back too far, and they're kind of not worrying about. I mean, if you're going to drop back far, maybe you focus on a counterattack, but I don't see that coming out of them either.
Yeah, maybe a feather in the cap of the Lady Highlanders, though, being able to pressure that hard on their offensive end. Looks like Mason Cortez calling for the through ball.
One more.
Comes up just short, but she plays it through for Alexis Snyder, and the Lady Highlanders on a run again. Great block.
Oh, nice stop by Altus.
Great block by Altus there. But that was a short-lived possession, and they're going to come right back in. Mason almost got on it. Kaylee Moody in the box.
So close. Nice thought.
Good job by the Altus goalkeeper to come out and pressure that. If she would have stayed on her line, that was easy pickings for Kaylee.
Yep.
Back out for a Highlander throw-in. Aspen Edwards playing solid as ever, as always. Great through ball.
Yeah, great through ball. So it looks like the passing lines are really good.
Yeah, they're getting that connection. Remember last time we talked about that connection between the lines. Yeah. And it's there for the Lady Highlanders tonight. That connection.
There goes that counter I was talking about. If they were going to play so far back deep, I didn't see that before with Altus, but now it looks like they're coming from the right side of the right wing. Put a little pressure there on the counterattack.
Yeah, you can stop coaching them.
Yeah, maybe he's listening to the broadcast.
Coach, you listening to the broadcast over there. Give us a thumbs up if you are. Just curious.
Just curious. So with this weather we've had, it's kind of been in the 40s, 50s, kind of been cold, overcast. Today being sunny, 78 degrees. You got to think that's going to take a toll on the Lady Highlanders out there.
Yeah, there's got to be some fatigue setting in with the sun.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest toll it takes, honestly, though, is the inability to have good practice sessions.
Yeah.
The training sessions they can't be really that, valuable when you can't move the ball on the ground, it's so wet or cold.
Too. Yeah, you take away the ability to practice. That's big. But I do know they'll practice indoor, right?
Yeah.
They'll go indoor, but you don't get the same effect. It's a little different. You're not able to play the long ball. It's very fast, so it's going to be a lot of touches.
You can practice indoor or you can watch video, but to me, nothing takes the place of a great training session.
Yeah.
Long day. Highlander's starting to feel a little bit of pressure from the Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, I think maybe the Bulldogs woke up a little bit. Coach is getting a little mad, a little irritated, so definitely a different feel in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, that's a great outlet, though, by Ella. Yeah. Not quite able to handle it is Kaylee Moody on the right wing. Nothing she really could have done. It took a weird bounce off the turf.
So is there any matchups you're interested in? Is there something you'd like to see different from last week?
I kind of want to see how our midfield really holds the field together.
Yeah.
As opposed, it kind of broke down a little bit against Durant.
Yeah, it did. And Jazz, she did a great job in the midfield, but you could tell she was kind of sideline to sideline, box to box. Some heavy legs, so it definitely showed. So yeah, that would probably be one of my key areas. Also, is the midfield. Can they control it, and are they able to see the field to make those passing lanes?
Yeah, and holding their form. Holding their form, I think, is going to be crucial to coming away with a couple of a big win here tonight, and then got a couple upcoming district games that aren't against powerhouse opponents, but they aren't against a slouch opponent either. Yeah. So we got Jazz and looks like Tristan Pierce coming in the midfield. Referee having a talk with Tristan there.
Maybe wardrobe malfunction?
Not quite the right words for that, but we do have a yellow card to the coach because of an improperly equipped player. The first yellow card goes to the coach. So player comes on the field improperly equipped, coach gets a yellow card. The second player comes onto the field improperly equipped, they start going to the players. So we have Coach Tiffany Hoover on a yellow card right now.
Totally deserving of that one.
Bro, if I'm coach,
yeah, I'm pretty fired up.
And I get a yellow because you went on the field with some earrings in.
Yeah,
you're running laps for me tomorrow until I'm tired. So that doesn't really, it doesn't really look bad on the coach.
No.
As far as to administration or anything. Now, she gets a red card, it started looking bad.
Yeah.
So she's got to be mindful of, if she wants to have a discussion with the referee, of the text she uses to have that discussion. Oh, we had a mistake playing out of back there, but
we
good
can
recovery.
definitely tell Jazz is in the game.
Yes, Jazz is definitely back in the game with her injection of energy.
Yes.
And
great pass.
With Tristan being sent back away, Zoe is still in. So they got can't talk today. Jazz and Zoe up there in the midfield working together.
And what a difference possession in the midfield makes.
Yes. We got a handling. Another substitution coming on. Ella Capuccio coming off. We'll see who's coming in for her. And Michaela Burkhart coming in, returning all-district player from last year, leading scorer last year.
There's some power behind that kick.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see who was over there. Was that Aspen that took that kick, number 19?
Yes.
Aspen Edwards, that foot runs in the family, though. I mean, her brother got a heck of a foot.
Yep.
So it looks like Lily Smith is in on the left back, too. Another young freshman. It's a good mix on the Lady Highlanders team.
Yeah, I was
going to say. It's a good mix of seniors, juniors, sophomore, freshmen. It seems that they're going to have, and even at their middle school team, there's some great young ladies coming up. So they're going to have a pretty good team with great continuity.
Yeah, and I was going to say, even with the freshmen being, underclassmen, they're still getting a lot of playing time. They're getting opportunities because they're good.
Yeah, and they're
good
getting
enough to go out there at that young of an age. That's huge for the program. So the seniors now are mentoring the freshmen. They're out there on the field together. They're learning.
Yes.
And then as the underclassmen come up through middle school, you'll have that continuity there.
But that definitely says something, though, when you can take a junior out that started for you and put a freshman in and not have a drop-off in the level of talent and the level of play in the team as a whole.
Yeah.
It says something for you. It says that we're going to have longevity.
Yep.
It's like Michaela Burkhart and Mason Cortez are the high strikers right now. Ball goes out for a Highlander throw, and she's going to try to get this quick to Michaela. Referee stops him for a substitution. Mason Cortez coming off, Elena Burke coming in. Boy, you kind of wish the referee wouldn't have saw the substitute over there. Aspen had a wide open Michaela Burkhart to throw that ball to.
On that one, yeah.
Michaela's going to look to try and get that through for Alexis. Couldn't quite get it through. Fights back, gets it again. Now she gets it through, and Alexis is going to run onto it. Jazz gets control of that ball that was sent back away from the defense.
Burke's got a good cross.
Yeah, she's going to put a good ball in here. Just know it. There it is. Ball's in.
Oh, so
and
close.
Just missed, but we got an offside flag.
It's good pressure, though. They haven't done that in a couple minutes, so that was good.
Yeah, definitely want to see them keep probing that defense.
So I think that's another strong suit right now. You have wingers who can cross into the box with the freshman Elena Burke and number 13
Kaylee Moody.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew a nice service was coming in there from Elena.
Yeah.
Great control by Jazz. Zoe working with her, trying to work that ball back.
Yeah, a little grabbing going on there.
Sometimes if you're beat, you just kind of got to grab hold of her.
Yeah.
And stop the play from happening. Give your team a chance to recover. Billy, we talked about that with the U16, U15 boys last year.
Yeah.
Trying to get them to understand when it's okay to foul.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, when you play at a high level, the other players are going to do it.
Yep.
If you're playing club ball, they're going to do what they can to get away with things until they call it. So if you don't kind of explain what's going to happen a little bit, I'm not telling them to grab, but there's going to be a little tugging, there's going to be a little pushing.
Yeah, there's going to be some pushing and pulling.
Yeah. And ref calls it, then hey, I need to stop.
Another corner kick here for the Lady Highlanders. Michaela Burkhart lined up to service that one in. Service comes in right off the head of Jazz. Almost has that. Comes out to Elena Burke. You really want a shot on that first touch there.
Too. Yeah,
you can tell she wanted it, just didn't pull the trigger quick enough. And she has a great shot, too.
Yeah, she does.
Look at that ball in.
That was good.
And goalkeeper
that was the frustration right there. She wanted the one, so she was like,
what? Exactly what that was.
I'm going to get one of them.
One of these is going on frame.
Yeah, but good. You always want to see that. Keep that pressure up.
Yeah, I almost caught myself yelling at her to shoot the ball.
Right.
But she got her hands on her head now. She got the frustration. Sometimes for her it's good, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to see the young men and women get that little bit of frustration.
Yeah. Especially as a freshman. I mean, this is awesome. She's out there playing varsity match as a freshman and taking shots on goal. So
great turn by Michaela Burkhart to shield away from the ball. And just outruns, gets the ball into the middle.
Almost.
Almost makes it into Alexis. Zoe Martin's going to control, and Zoe had that shot.
Yeah, you'd like to see that just a little earlier.
Yes. Alexis gets the ball. Jazz is going to take the shot.
Yeah. So just a little hesitant from the Lady Highlanders. It's okay, though.
We want to see a little bit quicker shots.
Yeah. Make that move, take the shot. You created the separation, so just take the shot.
And the Altus defense was not closing out. They did not close out at all. You know, just like in basketball when you're saying to close out on the three-point shooters on the perimeter. Same with soccer. You got to close out on that shooter and keep them from being able to take that shot.
Yeah. And it didn't seem like, they weren't closing out at all. They were giving that shot to the Lady Highlanders.
Another substitution coming up. Looks like we got Barley Hasty coming in. Lily is moving to the center back position. Emma Huff's going to take a break. So here's a prime example. We have a senior coming off.
And a freshman.
A freshman taking her place.
Yeah.
Right? And there's not a change in the game plan.
No, it's not. And the freshman sitting, they're watching the senior play, and then the freshman gets to come in, and they get to either mimic it or turn it up a little bit.
Yep. No change in the game plan. So now we have two freshmen and two sophomores on the back line. That makes for a solid defense for another 3 years.
Yeah, it does.
Too easy. And they're not. It's not a slouch defensive line either.
No, and they know what they're doing.
They're rock solid.
Yeah. I think what's impressive is the IQ. The IQ level is impressive. Yeah, physical, they're there, but as a freshman or a sophomore, able to understand the game and what's coming at them, that's huge.
Aspen Edwards made a great run forward, and she kind of stayed up there right now.
Nice touch.
Getting numbers. Zoe Martin plays the ball in. Oh. It's in for Alexis Snyder, and she's going to have a shot. I almost called it 2-0.
Yes.
Almost called it 2-0.
Almost, just maybe a little outside, away from the keeper, but hey, nice attempt, nice try. It was a great pass.
Kaylee Moody coming off for Ella Capuccio, number 9.
So, it seems like they're using their bench. They're definitely rotating the players out, let them keep their legs fresh and getting some more experience.
Plenty of rotation.
Yeah. Which, as a coach, you would think that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to rotate everybody through, keep your legs fresh, and at the moment you need a certain player, you can.
Yeah, so I'm kind of 6 and 1, half a dozen in the other with that one, just because sometimes I want to let them ride it out on the field. You know what I'm saying? I want them to figure it out. If they're messing it up, they're going to figure it out.
Yeah,
they're going to use their imagination, use their problem-solving skills, critical thinking, and make them get it figured out on the field. Or I want them to stay out there because you know what, they're in a groove.
Yeah. If they're in a groove, I wouldn't mess it up. But
then on the other hand,
the experience,
I want fresh legs.
Yeah, and the experience with underclassmen.
Yep.
You know? So that
fresh legs all game long, getting my underclassmen and younger players some experience.
But I definitely agree when we're talking about pushing deep into the playoffs, you want to make sure your first team is in form. They know exactly what they're going to do.
Great ball in by Zoe Martin, looking for Michaela Burkhart. Ball gets pushed out by the defense to Elena, and she attempts the shot. Not a bad attempt at a shot.
Not a bad shot. First attempt, one touch.
But like you were saying, you want to have that starting 11 that you can count on for a good 40 minutes.
Yeah. Especially in tough matches, your toughest matches.
Yep.
The experience is going to go a long way. So the more touches they have amongst each other as a team, first team especially, that's critical going into big matchups and playoffs.
So it sounds like, for those listening that might not know soccer as well, it sounds like we're contradicting ourselves. Right, saying we want everyone to get the experience, but we want that first team to be on lock.
Yeah.
And you do. You want the best of both worlds. You want to have your cake and eat it too, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's perfect, right?
Yeah.
My first team's getting touches. My underclassmen are getting touches. I'm winning games.
Yep. Looks like we got a shoe malfunction from Bailey Burkhart. Great step in by Ella Capuccio. Controls the ball, looks to go through to Alexis Snyder. Great through ball, and that's 2-0.
That was...
No, it's not. That ball goes just wide.
That was an amazing pass.
Amazing pass by Ella Capuccio. Perfectly put in there.
Wow.
And sometimes you just miss them. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, right?
Rich, I really thought that went in.
I did too.
I thought my eyes were like deceiving me there.
I was ready for it. I was 2-0. That's it. I called it.
Yeah.
And Alexis, I won't call it again. I promise you I won't do it again.
It's all right. Third time's a charm.
Kaylee Moody's back on the left side over there. Great move inside.
Oh, she wants it.
Keeps working.
Good fight.
Ball goes out for a goal kick. That work that you just put in.
Yeah. And that means a lot, too. Those other players and Altus, they're seeing it, and they're like, well, she's coming.
Yep.
And she's not going to stop. So I need to make a decision really quick, or something bad's going to happen to me if I don't make that play.
Great defense by Bailey Burkhart. Stepping up to that ball. Aspen Edwards gets control, goes out to Ella Capuccio. Ella has a couple of runners helping out. And that one's in for Michaela Burkhart. Just a little too long.
Just a little too much, but great idea.
Great idea. Good run by Michaela also. Goalkeeper clears the ball out of bounds. So we got about 14 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, it's just 1-0, but it feels like it could be
like 6.
Yeah.
We got a 1-0 match.
I mean, Altus, honestly, they've dodged some bullets so far.
Yes, we got a 1-0 match. So a close match that isn't close. Yeah. Fair way to put it.
Yeah.
A close match that really isn't that close as far as the competition within the match.
And there's a lot of, there's Macarthur's doing a lot of subbing in and out. I mean, there's rotations pretty heavy right now. So yeah, but you can't let them hang around because
you let them hang around and things happen.
You're gonna have to finish a couple of these.
You're absolutely right. Just the finishing, that's it. I mean, other than that, the Lady Highlanders have been executing really well.
This is a district match, so if you really rock their world as far as goals in the back of the net, you get additional points for that.
Yeah, those points could be huge.
And those points come the end of the season.
Yeah.
We've seen it in football before where, the year that the Highlanders football team were state runner-ups just a couple years ago, last game of the season, district match, Ardmore was in second place in the district. Macarthur was holding first place. Ardmore beat Macarthur, but guess what? Macarthur won the district because they had those points.
They had the points, yeah.
So something like this is just pretty vital.
Yeah, huge on tiebreakers.
Yeah, it could come up very, very vital when it comes to either hosting a playoff match or traveling to a playoff match.
Yeah.
But once again, 1-0, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group. Great little company based here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Ran by Kobe and Kelly Edwards. They're the type of folks that if you go and you talk to them and you need something for your community, they're going to say, okay, let's get our hands dirty. Let's go help out. It's just a great little company, always willing to help out, always willing to be involved in the community.
Yeah, I think that's pretty big when people in the community are able to step up and they're in a position where they can give some charity to the youth sports or the high schools. You always want to recognize those individuals and encourage more people to do the same. So
yeah, and a lot of people consider charity just writing a check. It's not always that. It's
or just helping out.
It's when you see them out here and boots on the ground, getting the hands dirty, hey, we have a fundraiser. Can y'all help out? Yeah, let's get you some sponges and hoses. We'll wash cars.
Yeah, communication, networking, working concession stands.
Working the concession stands?
Yeah, I know those are one of the hardest positions to fill, but the men and women that volunteer for that and the gate, taking ticket sales, that's big, especially when their kids playing,
Yeah. Altus they're back at that point where they're struggling to get anything to the 50-yard line right now.
Yeah. I haven't really seen too much. The only time I saw something from Altus is when they did that counterattack on the right wing, probably about 4 or 5 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
A little here and there, but it seems like they just want to play defensive because they feel the shots coming at them, mindsets kicking in. Oh man, we got to stop these shots from going in the back of the net. So, but that can hurt you, because we want to score points.
And our girls are like just now. You see Jad's just flying in, coming up with a header that she stepped in front of an Altus player to get to. So now we got a free kick. Alexis Snyder from 35 yards out. She can bury this. If she puts this ball on frame, it's 2-0.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Just over.
Just over.
Heck of a good foot, though.
And she knows it. She's kind of hard on herself right now, but it was a good attempt.
Yes, it was. She did not duff that at all. No reason to have your head down, young lady.
No. She wanted it, though.
Hit it next time.
She wanted it.
Got another substitution. Mason Cortez coming in for Ella Capuccio. Mason Cortez is one that could be a really huge, like, you got these players that aren't in the starting 11, right? That on most teams could be in the starting 11.
Right.
Right? Kind of your 12th man award, and that's a Mason Cortez who can come in and make a huge difference.
Yep. That
whether she's in the starting 11 or 12th man coming off the bench, she's out there to make a difference.
And she kind of reminds me a little bit of Jazz, how she can get in there. She's got the speed, she's got the quickness, she disrupts. Yeah,
it's just a little bit more aggressiveness from her, and I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. Maybe just a little more aggressive, but she's been playing a long time, so you can tell she has experience. She kind of knows where to be and what position. Just
good work by Zoe Martin on that left wing. Gosh, just fighting them all off. Ends up losing the ball, but I didn't mean to cut you off there. But Jazz steps in and just trips over the ball. Referee called advantage. We're advantaging from the ball.
She was moving too.
She was going.
She was moving.
But Highlanders still have the ball. And we're going to get a foul against Kaylee Moody with the shoulder in the back there.
A little shoulder check.
She's not happy about it, but let's think about it. Bottom line, that's a foul.
Yeah, that was foul. But it's all right. I like the spirit. She's in there. She's not definitely not afraid to get dirty. So.
And I say it every match. That man out there makes 2,500 decisions.
Oh, yeah.
In 80 minutes.
Well, and as a ref, I'm sure you would have made the same call, right?
Yes.
You made the same call.
There's a lot of calls that I wouldn't have made the same as Mr. Barton, and there's a lot of calls that I make the same as him.
Yeah.
It's just
sometimes like
you see it differently
too, right?
from a different angle.
It's like a sport. I mean, you're not going to be perfect. You want to be perfect, but you're going to miss things too. Good pass. Speaking of Mason, shot on goal, almost snuck it in there.
Mason Cortez with a shot on goal goes out for a Altus Bulldog goal kick. So, Billy, you've been quiet tonight. We've missed you through the first couple of games of the season.
This is one thing. First time I've got to see Jazz in person. Man, she's got some pace to her. It's kind of fun to watch there.
She's playing well tonight, really well. Well, it's passed back to the goalkeeper. She can't pick it up. And Michaela Burkhart knows, put the pressure on. 2-0 for the Highlanders. Good awareness by Michaela Burkhart on that one. She knew the goalkeeper couldn't pick that ball up. and I'll be honest, that position, she's right there.
Yeah.
I'm picking the ball up if I'm the goalkeeper.
Taking your chances.
I will take that indirect kick where my team can line up at the goal line.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances on that indirect kick.
So Michaela Burkhart, sophomore, correct? Scored the goal?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So after high school, she wants to play for college and major in business and get a cosmetology license. Her favorite food is steak. Favorite movie, 47 Meters Down. I've never seen that one.
Never heard of it.
Favorite song, Beautiful Crazy, Luke Combs.
Great song.
That's a great song. Fun fact, I'm a Highlanderette at Macarthur High School. So she's doing two things outside.
So she's dancing and scoring goals.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So maybe Michaela, if you listen to this back, and I know some of y'all watch it back, Michaela, maybe we see a little bit of a dance for a celebration. I don't know.
Right? What does Luke Combs do?
Luke Combs, he's a great singer.
Yeah, he's a great singer. Does he do anything else?
I don't know.
I'm sure he does other things.
I'm sure he does. He's a country music singer, so he probably drinks beer. He has a lot of songs about drinking beer, so.
Yeah, well, we don't want to encourage that.
Lady Highlanders working on getting that ball worked out of the back there. Great turn by Michaela Burkhart, and she turns on the Jets. Looking for the ball in. Ball comes in, not just a little too close to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think she was waiting for someone to kind of make a deeper run there.
Yeah.
Not a bad try, though.
Aspen Edwards looking to step up on this. Great job working the ball between Jazz and Aspen. Jazz takes that shot. A little bit of a prayer coming from that one.
Yeah.
So we got 4 minutes left in the first half. So, Billy, what are you telling the Highlanders at halftime?
I say keep up what you're doing. You just the finishing has been unlucky. I think that's really been the theme to the first half so far. Possession, I mean, like if you look at possession, they possess the ball 95% at least of this first half.
I'd say, yeah.
More maybe. that might be being a little too nice to Altus.
So Jason,
it's really just been finishing. So you just got to.
Oh, ball comes in. Alexis Snyder tries to run onto it. So finishing.
Yeah, that's definitely all it is right now.
Yeah, I'm with Billy. I think the finishing is definitely hurting them a little bit. They could have taken a couple more opportunities, but they hesitated once they created that space. But as far as possession, Billy's right, 95%. Probably, more than 95%. Altus is really looking kind of sluggish. They're playing very defensive. So if I'm Macarthur coming after halftime, I want to put on the gas, and I'm probably going to do what you would do, is put your first team out there and get as many goals as I can at first, and take advantage of it.
I'm going to put the best team on the field that I can and get 4 at a minimum.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm also going to tell them at halftime, if they're going to give you free chicken, call yourself Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Take it, right?
Yeah.
They're giving – Altus is giving the space for the shots. Take it.
Yeah.
Right? There's so many opportunities that could have been capitalized on with a quicker shot, an earlier shot.
And as a coach, you know things are going your favor, but you want to have something that you can go in, you can speak about that we need to improve during halftime.
Yep.
And that would definitely be my talking point.
Yeah. And as far as for Altus, I'm telling them stop giving them the free chicken. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
Close out on those shooters. Be aggressive to the shooter. If the shooter makes a move and beats you, cool. All right. If you get beat not trying, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah.
If you get beat giving it all you got, hey, that kid was better than you that time. Get him next time.
Yeah, if I'm Altus, I'm telling my midfielders they got to step up. I need to get possession of the ball, and I need to push that ball up front so we can get as many opportunities as possible. Because to me, a great offense is also a great defense, because as long as I have pressure on their goal, I'm saving
They don't
mine.
have pressure on my goal.
Exactly.
So, and it looks like Altus is lacking a defensive midfielder that can be a force and turn defense into offense.
Yeah.
Great control on the wing by Mason Cortez. Ball comes in. Controlled, but controlled poorly.
Let's say, can we get another one? But we have.
So we got 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
40 seconds left. Goal kick for the Altus Lady Bulldogs. Good step in by number 23 on Altus. So they're trying to put some pressure on our defense here. And the clock expires. That is the end of the first half. We're going to take a break with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group. 2-0 for the Macarthur Lady Highlanders over the Altus Lady Bulldogs. And we will see you in a few minutes.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free...
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown, Jr. Come join us.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
We're growing and changing to serve you better. Until then, we're making room and reducing inventory during our Billingsley Hyundai construction sale, expanding to serve you better. That's the Billingsley way.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be serving the people of Southwest Oklahoma. Our talented florists are committed to building the most beautiful floral arrangements, as well as providing superior customer service. We service all types of events, from weddings to funerals, just because gifts, and of course, holidays. We're also a veteran-owned company. Click, call, or come by today. We'd love to show you a better design.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
At Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we take pride in our quality air conditioner and heater repair and replacement services, as well as providing the highest customer satisfaction. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Lawton and the surrounding area for over 25 years. We have the knowledge, equipment, and trained technicians to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. Give us a call. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air, 355-1811.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges.
And I'm Dr. Nathan Buckner.
Did you know our dental practice is one of only 6% of practices in the United States that provide care from an all-digital platform?
We fabricate crowns, bridges, and place implants with advanced digital technology.
If you want to be part of this digital revolution in dental care, call us today at 248-6700 or visit our website at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
We look forward to providing you with exceptional dental care.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium. Rich Frederick, Billy Palmer, and Jason Shaw out here with you. Macarthur High School Lady Highlanders and Altus High School Lady Bulldogs, with Macarthur on top.
2-0.
2-0.
Like we talked about most of that first half, it could have been much worse than that. Just maybe had a few finishing issues. Hesitated in the box on a couple of times. Maybe took too long after her first touch.
So I just, like I said at the end of the first half, I'm telling them if they're going to give it to you for free, take it. You know?
Yep.
So let's see how they come out. They're about to kick it off. Looks like the red team is having a conference with the Macarthur coach really quick.
Some scoreboard issues, so Rich went to the side over there to take care of it.
I was wondering what the beeping was.
Yeah, that had to be coming from over there. I looked at my phone, looked around, and there we go. I don't think the score is 82-8
All right.
at this point. There we go. There we go. Rich to the rescue.
All right. First down in 82. Never seen that before.
Especially not in soccer.
Oh, scoreboard.
He's run away here in the second half. Welcome back, Rich.
Yeah, not quite.
Not yet.
So this will be a good opportunity to see if the Lady Highlanders are going to press the ball, get this opportunity to get as many goals as possible, which I would assume they're going to. The confidence is there.
Yeah, I think we may see a little more urgency to put a little more pressure offensively.
Yeah. And Altus is really playing back.
Yeah, they're
really stacking that box. Oh, nice little flick. Shot on. Oh, she was in the way, but nice try. Jazz really put a little heat on there. So it looks like Altus had a little bit of a counter, but was stopped there in the midfield by Jazz. Pushed out pass from Barley. Altus has a little pressure here, a little breakaway, but I think number 8, Barley, is going to stop it. A little bit of push.
Yeah.
Ref makes the call.
Now we welcome back Rich Frederick.
Okay, we're back. Scoreboard just doesn't look good right now. We'll deal with what we got.
Yeah, we were saying we've never seen a first and 82 in soccer before.
Well, you know what? There's our first time for everything. So I missed what we got going on. Looks like we got some pressure here from the Highlanders. Good ball in for us. Elena Burke over there on the outside. Good
Nice
pressure
stop,
working
nice
back by
pass.
Michaela to help out Jazz. Zoe Martin trying to turn that one around to get a shot. Jazz plays it out. Michaela gets the ball in. Just off target.
So MacArthur looks like they come out with a little bit of pressure. Altus actually had a little bit of a counterattack. Nothing really, nothing came from it. Would like to see MacArthur keep on that gas, keep pushing, keep the pressure up.
Yeah, I saw we had a bit of a foul back there to stop that pressure from Altus.
Yeah, a little bit of tugging going on.
Good work by Kaylee Moody on the outside here. No need to foul there. Let's just get the ball. Barley Hasty, freshman, number 8. Good throw in right at Alexis Snyder. Alexis plays the ball to Zoe. Zoe's trying to turn on the inside. Gets it to Jazz. Jazz got to have a shot here. And that ball goes in. 3-0 Highlanders. Let's go. And those are the shots we talked about in the first half that you can't pass up.
Right. There wasn't no hesitation. You could tell she knew what she was going to do, and she took the shot. Result, ball in the back of the net.
Definitely.
And if they're going to stack them in the box like they've started off the second half, you have to take some.
And you think about it, that's probably your only option. You're going to stack the box. You're going to have to take the shots from outside the 18.
Yeah, and when you have a goal, like their goalkeepers staying on our line, you know, there's no cutting down an angle or anything.
Right, and those extra passes in the box are just probably going to get cut off anyway, so just take it. See what type of ricochet you get, or if you get really lucky, just like Jazz did, it goes in the back of the net.
Jazz controlling the ball in the midfield. Gets the ball across to Aspen Edwards. Aspen's having a heck of a game.
Yes, she is.
Alexis has the ball, goes to Zoe. Zoe puts the ball in. Goalkeeper blocks it. Right at the goalkeeper. Let's go, Zoe. Hit a post.
Yeah, just a little toe on there. A little more laces, but great try. Great shot attempt.
Ball played out by the Bulldogs for a Lady Highlander throw in. Once again. Aspen Edwards with that great long throw goes right into the corner. Elena Burke fights for it, puts the ball into the middle. Goalkeeper gets it. So you want those balls across to come probably with this goalkeeper at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot.
A little bit of space between the goalkeeper and the player. Not so much right on the goalkeeper where they can actually make the play. But
so she's staying pretty well on her line.
Yeah.
So I'd say between the 6. Usually I tell the kids penalty spot.
Yeah, penalty. Yep.
But
perfect spot.
I'd say closer to the 6-yard box because she's staying so deep. Great move by Aspen Edwards with the ball. Working through, and tries to put one in there. No one on the offensive side to run in on it, though.
Like just a little more pressure on that back line. Make them make a mistake.
Aspen and Emma combining to stop that attack. Now, Altus Bulldogs the ones making the changes early this half. Good control by Michaela Burkhart. Looking, she has Alexis Snyder up top. She has Elena Burke outside. Good ball in by Elena, and Alexis Snyder cleans up the mess. 4-0 Lady Highlanders. So now we're starting to see the kind of high-powered offense we wanted to see in the first half.
Yep. And I was just about to ask you, how many substitutions did you count from the Highlanders?
What, in the first half?
Second half.
0.
So.
Yep.
You think coach is listening to you?
I don't know.
Definitely not listening to me. That's good though. Keep the first team out there right now. They're really gelling.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the metal.
Yep. And then you're gonna have plenty of time if you keep this up to get that younger player some experience.
Yeah, and honestly I think you got them that experience in the first half.
Yeah.
This half I would, as a coach, I'd substitute when I need to. Not just to get everyone the experience, everyone the game time.
Right.
Now it is, you're going in whenever I need you to go in because this person's tired.
Right.
If that person doesn't get tired, sorry, friend. Work harder at practice, you'll get your way into the lineup. So, not going to speculate what's going on, but that young lady was told, go ahead off the field. Maybe a bloody nose. Looks like they're looking at her face. So, possibility of a bloody nose or busted lip or something. Zoe Martin with the ball played in there and just honestly defended poorly. Out for a corner kick.
Yeah, you could tell Altus kind of losing a little energy here. We're getting a little frustrated.
So the wind picked up, but the wind is out of their sails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
It's all right. It's windy.
Michaela Burkhart plays that ball in. Beautiful service.
Oh,
Jazz
wow.
with the header. Goal. 5-0 for the Macarthur Lady Highlanders.
That was a beautiful goal.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful ball.
That's going on a highlight reel.
We talk to Eric when he makes that highlight reel. Great ball in. Jazz with the flying dragon header.
Just like that, 5-0. 8
Yes.
minutes in, so.
Yes, 8 minutes into the second half, and we're up 5-0. So that's 3 goals?
Yep.
In the second half.
Yeah.
Already.
Quick.
Yep.
Quick.
So this is, like I said, this is the high-powered offense we wanted to see from the get-go. Alexis plays the ball through for Michaela Burkhart. She's going to try to get on the end of that one. She's going to put her name on the scoreboard again. Just got out physical on the ball there. Good work from Jazz.
Yeah.
Avoiding the pancake there and actually having 2 Altus players run into each other.
And still kept the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aspen Edwards with the hustle play coming back. And Emma Huff is having none of that ball back in the defense. Gets it out of there. Great ball played up by Elena Burke for a running Aspen Edwards. Let's go, Aspen. Get on that ball. Great hustle. Ball goes out for Altus Bulldogs. Throw in.
So Jazz, number 15, she came off the bench early in the game.
Yeah, she wasn't in the starting 11.
She wasn't in the starting 11, but when she came out, she let her presence known, right?
Yeah, that injection of energy is just amazing.
Yeah, she's dominating the midfield right now. And Jazz is a senior.
Yes, sir.
Center mid. Plans after high school is to study OU nursing program at Cameron and get a BSN. Favorite food, steak or tacos. I guess she likes both. Favorite movie?
Maybe steak tacos.
Steak tacos, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take both of them if I could do it together. Favorite song, You, by Don Tolliver and Travis Scott. Fun fact, I'm actually 5'10". Well, she's not, but it's a fun fact.
Like 4'10"?
Okay.
Pretty sure, what would you say, Rich? She's about 5'2"?
She's probably 4'10".
4'10".
I think she said 5'10" because she gets 4'10". I don't know.
I mean, she plays like she's 5'10", though. I'll give her that.
She plays big.
Yeah.
Outstanding young lady. Outstanding personality. You know. And
well, I want to say there's rumors that she committed somewhere.
Just a ball hustle on the field.
I'm not sure exactly where, but
I haven't heard anything, but I have a feeling we might be talking to her next week, or not next week, this week during the men's game. We might be having a chat with her.
Yeah.
Because right now she is I don't know about you, but she's the front runner.
Yeah, I got her as number one right now. Just huge energy coming off the bench, and ever since she's been out there, you could tell she's dominating that midfield. That header was flawless.
So we're going for the Premier League throw-in, where we do the scooch and hop about 10 yards up the field to gain a little bit of an advantage.
Right.
But referee, they do it in the EPL. Great steal by Alexis Snyder. Ball comes into Zoe. Or no, that's not Zoe. That's Ella Capuccio. Ella gets the ball on her right foot, takes a shot, saved by the goalkeeper, and Michaela Burkhart just can't get there in time. Goalkeeper comes out and makes a great save on the rebound. Aspen Edwards makes a great play to keep the ball in bounds there. Michaela Burkhart slides one into the middle. Capuccio on the steal, Martin with the center, and Alexis Snyder with the goal.
That banged off the top post onto the turf and into the goal.
So is that 3 for Alexis tonight?
I think it is.
2 for Jazz. 1 for Michaela. I don't think anyone else scored.
Yep.
Just 3 for Alexis.
I think it's 3. I think she has 3. So definitely neck and neck with Jazz right now.
I still got Jazz. Dude, that header was just off the charts.
It was.
And Jazz is, I think Jazz has played more of a role of possession for the Lady Highlanders tonight.
She's definitely keeping possession.
Midfield, man.
Alexis looks to capitalize on the Lady Bulldogs' mistake. Plays the ball back to Mason Cortez. Takes a shot just over to goal. All right, Mason, keep shooting them.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shot right there.
Nope.
Taking that shot.
None. Especially right now in the game, the way that it's playing out, definitely just keep shooting. Keep shooting.
I mean, I always tell kids, great idea, poor execution, right? And some people get upset about that. But if you think about it, the poor execution is easy to fix.
Right.
Right? Having the good idea is hard to teach.
Right.
Right.
So, great idea, poor execution. You can hit it better next time.
Yep. And you have something to work on next time in practice too,
Yeah.
right? So you got the idea, you know what to do.
Yep.
Now you just need to refine it.
Yep, go out in the backyard and start hitting the ball.
Yep.
But just taking that right shot. Great job, Mason. Ball comes over to the sideline, and Aspen forces mistake inside. Alexis steals the ball. So we got Jazz off the field now, and Bailey Burkhart in. Up top with Alexis shifted back to Jazz's spot in the midfield. Alexis takes a shot, comes off the goalkeeper's hands, and out for a Lady Highlanders goal kick, or corner kick. Something like that. So Michaela Burkhart gets ready to hit this one in and provide service into the box. How great would it be if that one came into Bailey Burkhart off Bailey's head into the goal? Let's go, Bailey. Let's get a goal. Oh, Aspen Edwards comes in
almost
late.
Got a foot on it.
Perfect run by Aspen Edwards. Just misses.
Just
Game of inches sometimes. Great pressure by the offense. We got a Highlander throw in. Barley throws the ball in. Zoe Martin on the run behind the defense. Alexis gets the ball, has a hit. So almost kind of looked like a half-hearted, let's just kick the ball towards the goal.
Yeah.
So once again,
you say, is that your phrase? Your good idea, bad execution?
Or was that a bad idea?
Bad idea.
I think that was just.
It looked like she didn't make up her mind, like she wanted to hit it or not, and then she just kind of, like you said, just kind of kicked it.
Right, and she didn't kind of turn her hips in a little bit.
There wasn't a lot of purpose behind it.
There wasn't a lot of effort into that one. Which is not something you say about number 10 for the Lady Highlanders.
Right.
Ever. So
maybe she was thinking of pass, though, too.
Zoe Martin controls the ball in the midfield. Plays it into Ella Capuccio. Ella has runners.
Oh, it was a little tough.
Tries to dribble through and loses the ball, but she comes back and fights back for it. That's what we want to see. Good effort by Ella Capuccio.
I think this is a chance for the Lady Highlanders to really run possession.
Aspen Edwards from the wingback position tries to put the ball across, almost puts it in the back post.
Yeah.
Now that is how your wingbacks are supposed to run the line.
Yeah.
Goal kick for the Lady Bulldogs. And the Highlanders control the ball. Oh, nope.
Oh, miscommunication there.
Between Barley and Alexis there. Avery Dowdy, as always, back there to clean up the mess. Looks like Kaylee Moody looking to substitute on. And Barley drops the ball down there. So it looks like Kaylee Moody is going to come in at left back. Barley's going to take a break. Barley played a great game. Wonderful game as a freshman. I mean, she was in the starting 11 for that second half to put the goals up.
Right. She was.
Kept the pressure on. You can't ask for more, really.
Yeah, I definitely would say she's a player to watch in the future.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. So I've been seeing Barley play for years because I referee a lot of soccer, and just the development through the years, and her skills and her vision.
Yeah, and I think her competitiveness. She's a player that likes to compete, and you can tell.
Yeah, she's a gamer.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to get in there.
Burkhart girls looking to put some pressure on the defense here. Bailey Burkhart with the steal. Couldn't quite capitalize.
Yeah,
Bailey Burkhart gets a foul called on her, and I swear I have Seen these young ladies play for a few years now, and I don't think I've ever seen Bailey Burkhart get a foul called on her. I like the aggression.
Right.
Stay aggressive, young lady.
Yeah, she wanted it too. You could tell she wanted to take that shot.
Oh yeah, she wanted that ball. That was good though. That was really great play by both of the Burkhart girls up top. Just putting the pressure on and forcing mistakes.
Right.
You know, and if
it goes a long way.
You get a foul called on you back there, yeah, who cares? You know.
But if you make that the opposing player make a mistake, it
Yeah.
can be huge. You don't know what that player's going to do.
So that's one of those times where, like, I would count as the assist. If I'm putting pressure on the defender and the defender makes a mistake and you scoop up the ball and score, that's my assist.
Absolutely.
You know, that's your way to assist without even touching the ball. Just be there, make them make mistakes. Great play out to the wing by Alexis. Back into the middle. Zoe couldn't quite get the handle on it. And Ella Isaacson scoots the ball up. Is that the first time she touched the ball this half?
I believe it is. First kick.
About 20 minutes left in the second half. Good control by Alexis Snyder. Alexis looking up and looking through.
You had Mason,
Just
number
a little
16,
late.
out there on the left wing, kind of signaling.
Yeah, a little late on the decision, though. Ball out of bounds for Altus Lady Bulldogs throw in. Good step in by Mason Cortez. Good control by Bailey Burkhart. Ball comes up. Altus kicks it back.
Right wing.
And we got a runner. Once again, Aspen Edwards making the run from the wingback position, putting the long legs to work, getting out there.
Just a little too much.
Just pushes the ball just a little too far, and the wind kind of helps that one get a little out of hand.
Yeah. And she had the right idea. I saw her coming back from the right back position, making that run up into that wing spot. Just a little slow on the delivery to get it to her, but
yeah. So I'll be honest, if Jazz isn't my player of the game tonight, Aspen Edwards is. Just she has played that wing back position exactly how I would coach it to play. You know, making the overlapping runs, being there, shutting people down, coming on the outside.
Right, she's playing the game well right now.
So Lily Smith comes in for Alexis Snyder. So the three people that have captain's armbands on tonight, which would be Jazz, Zoe, and Alexis. One is on the field right now. That's good.
That's really good.
It's a good problem.
And you're up 6-0.
A good problem to have.
Yeah, and think about it, if I'm a captain on the sideline too, I can also encourage my younger players, and I can watch the younger players and tell them kind of where to be. You know, that little mentorship.
Yep, coach them up.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, as a coach, I want this to end no less than 8. You know, district game, you get points. You get points for that.
Yeah.
And like we
Points
talked about
matter.
earlier, is those
matter.
Those tiebreakers come the end of the year that could decide hosting or going to a playoff game. I'd rather host it.
Right, absolutely. You could get a bad location, bad draw.
Yeah, plus Rich doesn't want to drive to cover the game, and you know.
Where was that? Where was that location?
Wherever.
Oh, wherever.
I don't want to drive, so let's get a home playoff game.
You wouldn't want to
ladies.
do an Ardmore drive?
No.
No?
We got that coming up soon, don't we?
Yeah, I prefer the little 3-minute drive from my house as well. It's kind of nice.
And it's about 20 to 25 minutes now for me across town. So honestly, if it's Duncan, it's about the same.
It's like Altus is putting a little bit of pressure here.
Altus is putting the pressure on, and I think it seems like we're kind of taking the foot off the gas. Ball gets played out by Ella Isaacson errantly, and we got an offside player for the Altus Lady Bulldogs.
I don't think she was paying attention of her position before she passed it.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, you haven't had that many chances, so you're
it was a close call.
For it. Yeah.
It was a close call. I mean, it's like 10 yards.
Yeah, okay.
Aspen put this ball into flight. Zoe Martin couldn't quite control it.
So would you say the Lady Highlanders did a great adjustment at halftime?
I'd say they put the right players back on the pitch.
Okay.
Coming out of the halftime into the second half. So you put the players on there that are going to get you the points. You know, you're going to put the ball in the back of the net before you started substituting. You know, so to me that would, yeah, I'd say that was a good adjustment to make. Obviously, if they weren't talked to about pulling the trigger earlier and often, then they made the adjustment themselves. Either way, they did well at it. Mason Cortez, great run on the outside there. Goalkeeper puts the ball on the ground.
Yeah, I agree. I think they made great adjustments. And the main thing was they were taking more frequent shots, and they weren't afraid to let it rip. And their reward for that was getting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah. So, like I said, if either the coaches told them or they figured it out on their own, either way, win-win.
Right.
Either way, coach gets credit. So, good job, coach.
Good job, coach.
So, Mason Cortez coming off and Kaylee Moody coming off, maybe. Elena Burke and Barley Hasty coming back on. So, both freshmen coming back out.
I think we're putting Elena Burke on the left wing.
Yes.
Normally she's in the right, but I think they switch her back and forth.
I'd like to see her on that left wing cut in and have those shots with the right foot.
Yeah, I agree.
Foot race on. Number 3 for the Lady Bulldogs passes the ball to Isaacson.
I think that's 2 now.
3.
3.
3 times she had to touch the ball.
But a great counter for Altus.
Yeah, good counterattack.
They're showing life right now. They could just give up, but
yeah, they could just roll over.
But being down 6-0, they're still pushing. They're still working. Coach is still coaching over there. So
yeah,
much credit to them. You always want to see that.
Did not catch what happened there.
I think it might have been a handball. Might have hit an arm or something.
Okay. Once again, a long ball by Aspen Edwards. And Michaela Burkhardt, is that? Running on. Plays the ball to the inside. Nope. Ball went over the line.
I was going to say, that was
out
sneaky.
for a goal kick.
That was sneaky.
She tried to get there in time.
Yeah.
Wasn't for a lack of effort there. More crowd showing up here. You can tell the boys' game is about to start. Just, some of the boys' parents filtering in. Goal kick for the Lady Bulldogs. Comes out. Alexis Snyder controls. Michaela Burkhardt runs on. Let's see if she can get this ball into the middle. Comes off a defender. Out for a corner kick. So you get the tall girls up top, send a couple of the short ones back to help defend,
right.
And you try to find a head.
Yeah.
So Avery Dowdy, Aspen Edwards, what we call trees,
and
get up top and get your head on something. That was
pushed a little wide.
Yeah, mishit. Kind of what you would call a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, you'd hate to see give up that chance right there.
But you know what? One wasted opportunity out of 7 or 8 corners tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think Michaela's taken all of them. So I'll take it. So it looks like Coach put the heavy hitters back on. You got Jazz, Alexis, Zoe, Michaela, Elena, Kaylee Moody all on the field at the same time. That's a recipe for something in the back of the net, huh?
Yeah.
I just think Jazz adds a completely different element.
It's just the energy, man. She just nonstop.
The energy and just the ability to take the ball from the opponent and then drive it upfield and make incredible passes to the wings.
Yeah, it's just like you said, the energy and it's contagious. Like she could have easily stood back. She could have easily stood back and defended that ball as a defender got it.
And she wanted it.
Instead, she went
stepped in. Yes. She appears to be okay.
Yeah.
Got shooken up just a little bit.
She went in hard, too.
Yes, she did. She wasn't backing down. She gives Coach the old thumbs up.
We got a penalty kick for the Lady Highlanders.
Who's taking it?
Looks like Michaela Burkhart's going to take it. If I'm Jazz, I'm fighting to take that.
Yeah, I am too.
Goal. Michaela Burkhart on the penalty kick. Great job. It's not easy, really, to convert a penalty kick.
No.
With the pressure, but
it was good. It looked easy.
Yeah.
Effortless.
She made it look easy.
Yeah.
(7-0) for the Lady Highlanders. 11 minutes left in the match. Another substitution for the Highlanders. One of them is confused. There she goes. So Martin putting the pressure onto the Bulldog defense. It looks like Michaela Burkhart came off. Alexis Snyder came off. So we've got a good young squad in there right now.
You want to see them finish strong?
Yeah, you got the JV squad, some of the JV squad players in there that are looking to earn a spot.
Yep.
With a couple of those older varsity girls putting in some work. Jazz looking to make a great ball into the corner there. Ball comes back on the Lady Bulldogs, and we got to put some pressure onto her. But she plays the ball out anyways. But you want to see those younger players that are getting their opportunity really get in the face of those defenders.
Right. Not shy away. Don't back down. Don't be intimidated.
That's been the MO for our team, basically all night.
Right.
So
fight for everything, every inch.
Yep. Make them fight. Emma Huff going to try to escort that ball the whole way back. It didn't want to roll any further. So she plays it back to Ella Isaacson. Ball's played into the middle.
So they got a little counterattack here.
And that's a tough play there.
Altus defends well.
And I forgot my cheat sheet today. Number 28 for the Highlanders. Not sure who that is, but she made a decent little play there.
All right. All right, so we're under 10 minutes. 7:42 left in the match. I think, Rich, you said you wanted to see 8.
Yeah, that's what he said.
8 was the goal count you wanted to see for the Lady Highlanders?
Oh yeah, no less. If I'm coach, I'm not accepting any less than 8 goals from my young ladies. So we don't have a roster for the Lady Highlanders right now. I don't know where I put it. It's probably in my truck somewhere. That's a great ball in.
It was.
Elena Burke fighting for it on the outside there.
She's out there. She's got time.
Let's see if she can get that turned onto her. Yes.
Could this be 8?
That very well could have been 8.
Yes. And they got a corner.
Ball is just kind of lazily played out for a corner kick. We'll take it. Let's go, Highlanders.
See if they redeem on that corner kick.
Elena Burke's going to put a good service in here. And let's see a head come on this. I mean, really nice to see one of the younger kids be able to get on the end of this. I think Lily Smith out there, number 11, is probably a good candidate for that. Ball comes across. Aspen Edwards gives it a shot.
They kind of surprised her, kind of
a
little farther than she thought.
Yeah, if that ball is too high for Aspen Edwards, it's too high for anybody.
Right.
That is a tall young lady. We'll see her brother in the men's match, the varsity men's match. Got a foul back here against the Lady Highlanders. So after a corner kick, you have, your big defenders pushed forward into the box. Sometimes you just got to commit that foul.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Altus right now, are you pushing numbers, or are you trying to keep them from scoring again?
If I'm Altus coach, I'm telling my girls, you put one in the back of the net.
Yeah.
I don't care how many goals they score. Let's get one. Do not let it be a clean sheet.
I think the same.
Yeah,
I mean, right now, you can play defensive, but if you don't score, you don't give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
I think Altus needs to work back. They threw about 4 or 5 players forward, and they're kind of struggling to come back.
Yeah, we got numbers
Highlanders
back.
Has a good counterattack.
Got a 6-on-4 up top.
Cross in.
Lily Smith almost gets on the end of that one by Kaylee Moody.
Nice try.
Good fight for the ball by both young ladies.
Absolutely.
Fouls happen.
Yep.
They're not always egregious or evil or whatever you want to call it. So a free kick to the Lady Bulldogs, and they're going to try it again. They're going to put a couple numbers up on the line, play the ball over, and try to run on. Barley Hasty says not today. Great ball by Elena Burke. It just tails out of bounds.
She kind of just got a little too much on it going out.
Yeah, and if you
look at
the corner flags, they're blowing this direction, and the wind does matter even when the ball's on the ground when you're playing on this turf.
Right, would have been a great serve though if it stayed in.
Oh yes. So there's playing in the wind, and then there's playing in the Oklahoma wind, and then there's playing in the Oklahoma wind at Cameron Stadium.
Right.
All 3 totally different things.
Yeah, you're getting resistance there.
So the wind kind of takes a swirl in here. So it's a little different than out there in Cache, where Billy is used to calling some football out there.
Yeah, it's more of a bowl shape here. It's just the wind always hits here just a little bit different.
Yep.
Just a little different. And this time of year in Oklahoma, anyway, I've noticed we were at a middle school game last night at Elgin. It's just you're going to have wind regardless.
Yeah,
And they practice in it every day, so
they get used to it.
At least it's 70 degrees and windy. I don't think they're going to complain.
It's natural form, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on a lot of referee forums on Facebook for soccer referees, and a lot of guys last weekend talking about doing tournaments, refereeing tournaments last weekend up in Illinois, Indiana.
Oh, man.
You know, the wind chill of like 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but they have one benefit, right? They have trees, so it kind of helps them a little bit.
A wind chill of like 8.
Yeah, well, the wind. Well,
I
don't know. It's been pretty cold here in Oklahoma too.
Yeah, Aspen tried to sneak that one in under the crossbar. Just goes north of it. But my comments on all of those are just no.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, I remember doing a tournament up by Lake Hefner.
Oh.
And that's crazy, right? Yeah. They have the fields right there on the hill, and you got the lake effect that the wind's coming through, and
the wind comes across that lake cold.
Yeah, and the kids they're kicking high balls, and that you can't even get the ball on the field. Like as soon as you kick it, it's like going straight out to the sideline. So it's crazy.
So we got a minute and a half left. 7-0 for the Lady Highlanders. Michaela Burkhart and Alexis Snyder back on the field. And we got some pressure coming up top by Zoe Martin. Defender just got worked around her. But that defender is still out of the defensive line. So now Lady Highlanders can work around her. Zoe's looking to have a shot. Hits the shot just wide.
That was a good look. That was a good look and a good shot attempt. It's the right decision.
So just the senior leadership for the Lady Highlanders tonight has really come in strong. Between Alexis, Zoe, Jazz, Emma Huff on the back line.
Yeah, you can clearly tell there's communication going on. There's respect.
Bailey Burkhart, another senior. One of the best matches I've seen her play.
Yeah. So we're down to 10 seconds.
10 seconds. It looks like this one's going to end with a 7-0 Lady Highlander chalking one up for the W column in district play. First district game. Lady Highlanders come out on top over the Altus Lady Bulldogs 7-0. Our player of the match, Jasmine Gallichan.
Jazz got it.
Jazz got it, number 15 for the Lady Highlanders. And we'll see if we can't get her up here sometime during the men's match, whether it be halftime or whatnot. Great match for the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, no, it started off slow. They had possession in the first half, 95%. More than 95%. They definitely commanded the field. Just they lacked the ability to take those early shots in the first half. But coming back the second half, they really turned it on, and they weren't afraid to take those shots, and they found themselves with the ball in the back of the net, which resulted with a 7-0 victory.
Yeah, they definitely turned it on in the second half. 5 goals in the second half. Just take shots.
That's it.
Take shots.
That's all you can say. Just take the shot. You'll surprise yourself.
Yep.
Most of the kids will tell you. I didn't even think
I could make that shot.
Yeah, and you did, didn't you?
So, yeah, so that's the end of the ladies' match, 7-0. Jazz Gallichan, our Crazy Cones player of the match. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after a short break with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by Lawton Marketing Group.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
All right, so we're back here momentarily with our Crazy Cones player of the game from the Lady Highlanders match against the Lady Bulldogs. All right, introduce yourself.
I'm Jasmine Galashan, number 15. I play defensive mid on the field.
Known all game as Jazz. Yeah. All right, so
ball of energy.
Absolutely. So we noticed that you weren't in the starting 11. Yeah. All right, and one of the comments that both myself, Jason, and Billy made was, that's kind of cool that you can have that injection of energy because we know what you bring to the field, right? And anytime you're on the field, the entire attitude of the team changes.
I really think so.
So the team feeds off of your energy,
right?
And just things get a little more upbeat, a little more aggressive, right? And goals start to drop for us. So tell us how the game was for you.
For me, I really enjoyed being put in, after, the 10 minutes. I got, a feel of the momentum coming into the game. I'm glad that I got to, kind of observe everything first before I went in so I could really just, know what to fix when I came in. But I really loved being back there because, I just felt I wanted to score so much. I was so hungry for a goal. And I wanted a hat trick too, but
you almost got it.
I was
going to ask about the header.
Yeah,
What'd you think about the header?
So the flying dragon header.
Yeah.
Right?
That was amazing. That's highlight material right there.
Really?
Yeah, you need that on your highlights.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get told that I close my eyes whenever I had the ball. So I was just making sure it was coming to the right, area, and then I just kind of closed my eyes and did it. But I kind of jumped to it, so it was.
So when you saw the ball coming in and you were making your run in, right? Were you pretty much right off, dude? I got this.
Yeah, I was kind of really confident into doing it because, excuse me, sorry. I really have tried so hard this season, to get a header in off of a corner kick. Because, they're always perfectly, in there for me, And
the girls, Michaela and Elena, both, they put some great services in there.
Yes, they put perfect balls
they were on the money.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so I was really glad that I actually got one in.
Great. So, congratulations. We're going to get to the boys' match, all right? It's about to kick off. But since Crazy Cones sponsors our player of the match, we got one free shaved ice, right? So if you look on our Facebook page, you see where they're located, or later in the season, you'll probably see their trailer right out here. So between matches, you can go up and be like, "Hey, I want my free snow
my crazy cone."
Right? So congratulations, Jazz. We've enjoyed watching you play all season so far.
Great game.
And we look forward to you finishing off your senior year on a very high note with a couple of playoff wins and, just out there providing the energy that you provided tonight. So great job.
So
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
appreciate your play on the field.
Thank you.
Yeah, good game.
All right, so we're turning back. Boys just now kicked off against the Bulldogs. And a couple changes in the lineup from the usual. So we'll get to those here in a second. So we're seeing Micah Blue starting as the right back, where you would usually see number 5, Matthew Aguilar, the senior, who dealing with a little bit injury problems. So I think they're trying to make sure that doesn't get any worse. Other than that, you got your usual other 10 out there, with the front 3 being Braden Frederick on the left, Jason Ford in the middle, and on the right, Dane Edwards. In the midfield, you got Wayne, and I'm not even going to say his last name. I'll screw it up every time. You got Wayne Pasquale, otherwise known as PQ, and Drew Holland, the senior, providing some leadership in that midfield. Now on the back line, Devin.
Oh,
great service in there by Altus.
That was sneaky for the back post.
Yeah, just over the outstretched hands of Frank Myers. So on the back line, we got Devin Justice and Boomer Nix in the center. On the left side, we got Brylan Phelps and previously mentioned Michael Blue on the right, with Frank Myers in goal. Got a little bit of an errant pass trying to play out of the back there But
good
Devin
step.
Justice steps up, makes a great attacking play to start off the attack for the Highlanders. Plays the ball through or up into Jason Ford.
Yeah. Looked like he had to hold the ball just a minute. Player was offsides. He kind of caught it. Sorry, now they're able to reset.
So we're starting to kind of settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
Into the midfield.
Yeah, it didn't look normal. Usually Mac gets early possessions. They're able to work the ball around, get their confidence, and then start pushing forward. This time, just a little different feeling to the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Altus put a little pressure on them.
A lot of times, what we've been seeing with the Mac boys is you got some players that just get the ball stuck on their feet.
Yeah.
And by stuck on their feet, I mean, sometimes you want a player to really take a defender on head on, right? Most of the time you don't want them to take on four.
Right.
But we get the ball stuck on our feet and we're trying to do a little too much with the ball instead of, hey, let's let the ball do the work and play the ball into space for one of our runners.
And we know all the boys are capable of passing and receiving the pass. I think maybe some of that comes with whenever they play with their club teams. They're kind of the only one, and they're used to the ones that have to make things happen. So,
so we had a foul back here and a great quick restart by Drew Holland. Drew Holland's a senior. In the past he hasn't really been in the starting 11. It's just this year he has stepped up. I've talked to him, talked to his parents, and said, hey, I'm really, really proud of the way you've been playing this year. Jason Ford on the breakaway. He takes a shot, 1-0 for the Highlanders. Make it happen quick.
Yeah.
4 minutes into the match by Jason Ford. But Drew Holland, like I was saying, and the biggest thing that he said is, and his parents said is, this year is fun. It's about fun. Right? And so when you relax and you make it fun, you play a totally different game.
Yeah.
You don't have the pressure on yourself of, I need to get this, I need to do that, I need to do this. You just relax and you play the sport that you love, and you have fun with it.
Well, and a lot of times when you put a lot of pressure on yourself and you're not perfect, which you're not going to be perfect, you get down on yourself and you fall into a slump, and you don't want to do that. Especially your senior year, I think you realize that it's time.
Yeah.
I've been here. I'm used to this. This isn't nothing new. I know the players, and I'm ready to come out, and I'm ready to give my best performance every game.
Good work out of the back there by, once again, Drew Holland. Micah Blue loses possession, then fights back for it really quick, earns a throw in for the Highlanders. Gets it off quick to Jason Ford. Got a handling call against the Bulldogs. That ball's played the whole way across, looking for Braden Frederick on the run. Gaining control, almost got it back through from Jason Ford. A good little play there, and good vision by Jason Ford, seeing Braden making that run. Wayne with the control in the midfield. Dane back on it on the right side here. It just seems like a lot of sloppy possession.
Yeah, seems like they need to just settle down a little bit, keep the ball down on the ground, try to minimize putting the ball in the air.
Yep, settle down and make it a little more crisp.
Yeah, you got that turf field, use it.
Good work getting the ball out to Pasquale on the left, but he was just offside. That was a close call. So Highlanders looking like they're putting a little more pressure on. Got a throw in for Altus.
A little bit of tugging going on. It's all right. Same thing we saw from the girls' game.
Yep, Drew Holland slows the play down. Lets his team get back and defend.
Yeah, great kick by Altus.
Yeah. Ball's in and scooped up easily by Frank. Great touch. Great flick in by Jason Ford. Dane Edwards putting the pressure on the defense. Just once again trying to make him make it a mistake. Throw in for the Altus Bulldogs. Called handling against number 10 for Altus. Boomer Nick standing over the ball. Drew Holland standing over the ball. Plays the ball in, and that's actually good pressure by Altus to force the mistake. Throw in by Altus, or for Altus at about the 30-yard line up here.
Yeah, it's crazy how it just changes that quick, you know? You just take that step and
So that's what I was talking about with the being more crisp. You know, it was kind of a lazy pass.
Right.
Across the middle of the field where, you know, a lot of coaches, they put that speedy guy up there as a striker.
Yeah, especially at this level when you got some fast players, you know. And they're going to press, especially if they're not getting much possession, so.
Great step in by Pasquale, leaving it for Wayne. Good work between Wayne and Micah. Freshman and sophomore, good young tandem there. Once again with the young men, a good mixture of seniors, juniors, sophomores. You know, one freshman in the starting lineup, but there's 3 or 4 others that could easily come in and not have a big drop-off in talent. No change in the game plan.
Yeah, and watching them in practice, I mean, they really gel together. The seniors and the juniors are really taking the freshmen under their wing.
Turns, plays the ball in. Jason Ford leads it for Braden Frederick. Braden plants it in the back of the net. 1-2-0 for the Highlanders.
Great goal by Braden.
Good communication, though, between Jason and Braden, because Jason was going to receive that ball.
Right.
But Braden had the momentum coming forward and dummied it to let it go through.
Yeah, absolutely. Good communication up top. I mean, that's huge when you're not selfish and you allow your teammate to go ahead and take that shot. So.
Yeah, and just the communication, you know, when.
Yeah. Look, you know, some strikers, they get up there, though, they really want the ball, right?
Yeah, and we know high school boys don't exactly communicate well.
Exactly.
Because we both have one.
Right.
Billy has one that'll be in high school soon. You know, we know they don't communicate well.
Right.
Whether it be to us or to their teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So MacArthur looks to put on the pressure here and make a statement in their first district game. We saw the ladies with their first district game, 7-0.
It really sets the tone.
And we're looking less than 10 minutes into the match. One by Jason Ford, one by Braden Frederick. Each of them just blowing past the defense.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell Altus is pushed up pretty high. So that's going to allow our speed players just to kind of take the outside or right through the middle of the defense and hopefully get another goal that way.
Yeah, and we have plenty of speed up top.
Yeah, I've noticed the matches that we've had already with MacArthur, our speed definitely shows compared to the other teams. So that's definitely a benefit.
Jason Ford with just a little bit of an off touch. Trying to work back to fight for the ball back. Ball's played in slowly to the box, and Frank Myers just gathers it up easily.
So last match versus Durant.
Plays it long. Braden gets up and heads the ball, flicks it over to Pasquale. Pasquale beats the defender, gets around the edge, lets the ball roll in for roll out for a corner kick.
There was that speed you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, that speed.
And to be honest, when we talk about Pasquale Arredondo, we don't usually talk speed. We talk finesse. We talk IQ.
Right.
Things like that.
Right, he's got it though. He's got the speed, but you're right.
We don't talk speed because he's not in a position where he always has to get up with speed. Braden puts a head on that one that was coming.
Right,
by.
most of the time he's kind of settling down and he's making that pass. He's the one creating the play.
Pasquale with a chance here. He might take that long shot. He does. And just squirts out of bounds for a goal kick. But yeah, Pasquale definitely showed us a little bit of that get up and go.
Yeah, he's got the speed. Definitely got the speed. But I was going to say about Durant in the game that we saw, Macarthur with the 2-2 went into extra time, or not into extra time, but into penalty kicks, right? What would you like to see different from that game, and are you seeing it now with this game?
So that game, there was a lot of me play. Too much me play.
Right.
And it starts in the center of the field, and it just spreads to the wide guys. They're not getting the ball, so when they get the ball, they don't want to let it up.
Right.
So
I would say I've seen a little more passing, better passing against Altus today than Durant. You're right. I did see a little more me play, a little more. They hold it just a little too long. The benefit, though, on that game, I do remember Pasquale making those beautiful passes.
Yes.
To the right wing or left wing. Hope that continues. But now I see, and also I see more energy to me. There's more energy going right now against Altus than there was Durant. Durant was a little slow. Remember, I was saying they're just coming out so sluggish. But they definitely have a little more energy this game.
Definitely. Sorry, I was in the middle of trying to concentrate on three things at once. Jason Ford trying to work in behind the defense there. A little pass from Pasquale. Pasquale controls. Really good at control with the ball in tight spaces. And that's been the case with Pasquale ever since U12. U10 when I started seeing him play.
Right. Good stop.
So, and honestly, if I'm the Altus coach, I'm going to tell them, quit playing that long ball.
Yeah. And the other thing is our defense is fast too. So, you might get it over there, but now you got to beat our defenders. So, to me, I'd rather see the build-up.
Instead of looking to the simple pass, they're looking to the long pass.
And I mean, you can do that at a lower level, usually in your rec leagues or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might have a fast guy, a fast player up top. However, when you're playing high school ball, you're going to have fast kids or physically athletic players all around. So you can't just rely on the long ball.
We got an offside call against the Highlanders. Ball comes in. Brylan Phelps gets up in the air for that header. Pasquale on the control, gets the ball out to Dane Edwards. Dane looks up. That one just
I would have really liked to see
went a little too long.
That pass up the left side there to Jason.
That definitely would have been a beautiful pass, either up the left side of Jason or through the middle where Pasquale was.
Right.
But you can't really fault him for taking a shot either, because that's been another thing we haven't done.
Yeah. Take the shot. Take it early.
So once again, this broadcast is brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group. Kobe and Kelly Edwards making this happen for you. With their team at the Lawton Marketing Group. They do a lot of things out there, a lot of web services and web design, anything, all your marketing needs, they got the person for it.
I was going to say, that'd be pretty cool if you have a business, right? You got someone here in Lawton that can help you market whatever you're trying to sell, whatever products you have. So, I mean, I didn't know about them until a couple weeks ago, and I'm thinking, well, where would you go? Probably the city, but no, you can stay here in Lawton, and you have connections. So I would definitely use hometown businesses that are going all the way up to OKC. So it's awesome.
So, and even like last game against Durant, our women's player of the game, Ella Isaacson, her dad is one of their lead, web design guys over there.
Wow.
Does a phenomenal job with almost anything that he does.
Yeah, and that's huge today. Everyone's on the internet. Everyone's pushing some type of marketing campaign. So to have somebody in your backyard that is experienced and can help you with that, that's a bonus.
So Dane Edwards on the foul on the far side of the pitch. A little bit of a turn and hip into the back of that young gentleman from Altus. So I can already tell this is going to be one of those matches where you really want these Highlander boys to keep their cool. Maintain their composure.
That was a really good serve by Altus, by the way.
Great serve.
Yeah.
But also a great play by Frank.
It was. He came off his line. He did what he had to do. He wasn't afraid.
Looks like Frank got a little shook up.
A little shake up. Yeah, he's feeling a little bit, but definitely the right play.
Maybe a head to the sternum or something of that nature, and hopefully just knocked the wind out of him.
I think that's one good attribute about Frank is he's definitely not shy to attack the ball. I think that's key as a goalkeeper.
Absolutely.
It seems crazy, too. It's hard to get the goalkeepers. So you have the goalkeepers at a younger age, but when they get to high school, they all want to play the field.
Every one of them.
And so
it takes a special crazy person.
Yeah, it does. But to have somebody that wants to play goalkeeper, wants that pressure, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's hard. It's hard to come by.
It takes a special type of person to want to play goalkeeper.
Yeah.
They're not mentally stable, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they aren't right in the head whatsoever.
Well, and I've come across so many goalkeepers that are really good, and they don't want to play no more.
A great touch over by Drew Holland, looking at Dane Edwards. Dane's going to put up a fight for the ball, earn a throw in for the Highlanders. Substitution coming in? No. Hold off on that. Devin Justice going to come up. He does have a pretty good long throw that, he can make some magic happen in the box if we're all in the right place.
Ooh. Oh, and
that ball
is in.
Somehow
it's in.
Squirts into the goal. So we got Philip Silke in the center for this one. Trotting over to talk to Adrian on the other side.
It looked close. I saw it cross the line. However, was he in the right position?
So we got Adrian on the near side making that offside call.
Okay.
And Scott Barton on the far side.
It was really close.
Yes.
That was really close.
So no goal. Still 2-0 for the Highlanders. Philip is taking the time to explain to Dane why not.
And he's saying, come on, please.
He's like, bro, you were like,
I really want this.
Bro, you were like way offside. I don't know. I didn't see exactly how it happened. Altus controls the ball off their own goal kick, but plays the ball back.
Oh, great pressure.
And the Highlanders are going to put pressure. Happy for the Bulldogs to play the ball back like that. So we got substitution, Braden coming off and Dane coming off, and we got Romeo Gardner and Miguel Martinez coming in on the wings. Romeo on the left side, Miguel on the right side.
It almost looked like Altus' defense didn't know what was coming at them. Like, they kind of stuck in that corner. Right back was stuck in the corner, wanted to make a play, and they're like, oh, man, I got two of them on me. So great job, great play by the Highlanders.
So we got a goal kick. for the Altus Bulldogs. Look, I'm not one to really be too critical about the referees on this, but so that was the second time that an offside call was made on a throw-in. You know, Philip waved him down on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no offside on the throw-in.
Right.
On the second ball or the pass afterwards, yes, there is.
Right, so after the first initial touch of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a free kick for the Highlanders, 30 yards from the goal. And we have a few players that could really put this on a rope, on frame.
Yeah, and one of them is...
one of them standing over the ball right now.
Yeah.
So Pascual Arredondo just got back, had a nice little trip to Madrid, Spain for soccer camp that he was invited to for Real Madrid. And that ball dips down, comes over the wall, dips down, goes to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper could not control it, but
there goes
Islanders
Altus'
couldn't make
chance
anything
for
of
a
it.
counterattack right here.
Counterattack stopped by Devin Justice. But they're back on.
Altus has a little bit of speed over here.
Number 23 has some speed. Devin showing him that he has speed too. Browning gets the ball out to Romeo. Romeo turns. Looks up, looks for Jason Ford on a run, plays the ball in. A great ball by Romeo.
Yeah, good pass.
And we got a corner kick for the Highlanders. So we're going to have Pascual over there taking the corner kick. Looking for a good service into the trees. Ball comes off ahead and in the goal. Jason Ford on the goal.
That's two for Jason, correct?
Great service in. Jason Ford's second goal. Great finish by Jason.
Yeah,
Pascual.
great serve.
Yeah, Pascual with a beautiful service in there. So we were talking about the freshmen, you know, making some impacts, and we got two of them that came on as subs so far, Romeo and Miguel.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of young talent on this team.
Yeah.
And they're very confident guys.
Yeah, and they've been playing together, you know, for a long time. Maybe not on the same club, but they know who each other are.
Yeah, they played against each other and have a healthy respect.
Yeah, and I think one benefit of that is the middle school program. We actually have a middle school program for soccer, which is unheard of where I'm from. And so I thought that was really cool that you're going to have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders with the ability to start training and playing together before they even get to high school. So where I come from, we didn't have that. You didn't see it until 9th grade.
Yeah. Ball goes out for an Altus Bulldog throw-in. So we're 3-0 MacArthur Highlanders. 2 by Jason Ford, 1 Braden Frederick.
Altus still fighting, but MacArthur holding their own on back line.
Putting up a fight. It's just, I don't want to say outclassed.
Yeah, it just seems like the positioning is good
Yet
for
at
MacArthur.
this point.
Yeah, it's like their positioning is good. You know, Altus is definitely fighting. They're definitely trying to get in there. It's just the MAC players are just in the right spot right now.
Yeah.
And they're stepping to the ball aggressively, which is
they're
key.
making the aggressive play, which
yeah.
And that's 3 points for nobody. Wrong sport. The ball goes over for a Macarthur Highlander goal kick.
Seems like this half's gone really, really fast. We're at 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes left in the half. Altus guy's trying to jump the gun. Frank plays a long ball out towards Miguel on the right side. Wayne finds Pasquale, puts the ball in. Jason Ford, it's him and the goalkeeper. Defender barreling down behind him, and goalkeeper makes a great play, sliding out and making himself big.
Nice attempt. Again, Altus was pushed up really high, probably about midfield. So with our speed, Mac is able to capitalize on that with a through pass right up to Jason. So.
Just a soft ball in by by Pasquale, a ball that lands and is easy to control.
Yeah, and which is great on turf because if you hit that any harder, it's going to roll right to the keeper. So
yeah. So a lot of times if you get that ball up over with a little bit of backspin on it, it's going to land nice and soft.
Right.
Going to be able to control it a little bit easier. And I'll be honest, no one does it better than Pasquale.
Yeah. So if I'm Altus, I'm coaching, I'm thinking that's one area I definitely got to tighten up for the second half. If I'm going to push that high, then I need to have somebody that can match the speed of Jason or whatever striker they have up there.
Looks like the referee is making number 3 from Altus take a break there. Looks like they're tending to either bloody nose or bloody lip. Those who say that soccer is a lesser sport than the football because of the physicality.
You just need to get down there on the sidelines and watch it. I mean, really, get down there and just, especially at this level, man, it's way more. I mean, I came from I have no soccer background, so when I started getting introduced to soccer, I'm like, And I started watching it, I'm like, whoa, it's pretty serious.
And definitely in tight spaces, too. I mean, you're right up on them, running as fast as you can, and your feet are pretty much on top of them, so anything can happen. So Macarthur still pushed up forward. Altus with the goal kick. Altus tries to control it. Mac takes it. Great pass to number 18, Jason Shaw. Just couldn't get control of the ball.
Oh, we got the Jason on there. So we got Jason in at the right wing.
At the right wing.
For Miguel. Miguel shifted back to the left back. And Browlin Phelps getting a break. So 12 minutes left in the first half, and the Highlanders up 3-0. Almost made it 4, but
a little push in there. There's a critical free kick.
Free kick by Pasquale. Just couldn't quite get it up over the defense.
Yeah, you could tell he wanted just a little higher.
Yeah, he wanted a little more on that. His body language said it.
Nice pass to Romeo there on the left wing. Just a little too much on it.
Going to get Devin Justice coming up from the center back position to make this throw again. Ball headed out of bounds for another Highlander corner kick. See if we can get another big service in here from Pasquale. Great service in. Boomer Nix comes in with the header and just goes wide. Couldn't quite get up over that one.
Yeah.
On a good angle. So it goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Oh, the ref got tangled up there a little bit.
Boomer Nix with the smart play back to Frank Myers. Kind of get the pressure off a little bit. And that ball, Altus tried to intercept that one coming out. Just couldn't quite control it.
Yeah. Seems like Altus, they have their moments where they get a little bit of pressure on Macarthur's defense. It doesn't seem like they can keep it up in the position too long.
So I call it flashes of brilliance.
All right.
A little bit of changes. Braden Frederick and Dane Edwards coming back in. Jason Shaw moving back to the left back position. So Jason's one of those kids that is just a great athlete. And we seen him in the JV game playing as a center midfielder. Now we see him playing as a right winger and then as a left back. I mean, that's an asset to the team.
He's a utility player right now. I think Coach just wants to see
we got a ball
that
through.
He can do.
But yeah, just an absolute asset to the team when you can, hey, Coach, I know you need a left back. I got you. Or hey, Coach, I know you need a right winger. I got you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's key, especially when you have, you have upperclassmen and you're coming in as a freshman. You just want to play, right? So,
yeah, whatever gets you on the field.
Just put me on the field, Coach.
Some good work going
Nice
on. Ball comes up over to Pasquale. Pasquale looks to finish. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh, so close.
Bounces off of about 20 feet. And
hey, I give Altus defense some credit right there because that was a heavy attack.
Got some pinball going on there between feet.
I mean, Pasquale, he was in the mix right there.
Pasquale looking to put a service in. Getting bodied up a little bit.
He was literally cornered in. He had no.
Ball goes out for an Altus throw in. And the ball comes back out for a Highlander throw. So that's tough when you take a beating down there like that. So we get the free kick. For the Macarthur Highlanders, Pasquale's going to be over the ball here. And it's a good angle that as a goalkeeper, you don't know whether this ball is going to go on frame or drop behind the defense.
Yeah, and Mac's got numbers right now. If you look, there's only one defender.
Yep.
I'll say two. So they're pushing. They're pushing heavy. They want this goal.
Not a bad idea. Jason Shaw gets up over his opposing player. to win that ball. That ball just missed by the Altus player. Micah Blue gets possession of it. We got a foul against the Altus Bulldogs. Got another Highlander free kick.
So Altus was definitely looking at that counter. They weren't sluggish to get up, even though, Mac at the time they had two defenders in the back. They pushed all their numbers up forward. Gave a little havoc, but the defense, they kind of worked it out and they were able to clear it. So good job for Mac.
And Jason made a heck of a play back there, getting up over his defender.
Yeah.
Dude got hops.
He does have hops.
Good step in by Drew Holland. That ball comes in. Jason was looking for Dane Edwards on his run. And then we just got a swing and a miss, and everyone just stands and stops and watches everyone else fight for the ball. So Altus on a counterattack. Macarthur numbers not getting back in any kind of urgency. Wayne working for the ball, tries to get it up over for Jason Ford.
If he would have got that over the player, he would have been off to the races.
Boomer Nick steps in and gets the interception there.
There it is.
Great play across the field, looking to Jason Ford. Jason looks for Braden. They have a big connection on their club team where they play on the same side as defender and winger. So good translation there.
Yeah, they have communication. They know exactly what each player is going to do, so that's good.
Just knowing what each other is going to do without saying a word.
Talking, they just know. They know.
Another foul. I think Altus is pretty content to try and get Pasquale off his game by beating him up a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get in his head, but we know Pasquale. He's used to playing at this level, so if anything, he's the one getting in their head.
Yeah, by not losing his cool.
Yeah, he's definitely calm. Nice strike.
Good ball. Oh, my goodness. Boy, did that one almost find that back corner.
I actually thought it was going to.
Or find Devin Justice's head on the back corner. Goal kick for Altus. Ball coming out. Great pressure by the Altus striker. And great hustle by Jason Shaw on the outside defense to get back and disrupt it. Got another foul with another Altus player putting a shoulder into the back of a Macarthur player.
Yeah.
It seems to be a trend.
So you can tell the Altus won it. They won it. They're not backing down from the fight right now. They're down 3-0, but they're still pushing.
That ball comes across. Altus controls. Trying to work the wide areas.
Keeper's got it. Great communication by Frank. Great.
Big ball out.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a good idea.
But no one there from Macarthur to fight for it. One stayed high, one stayed inside, and no one came up to help out. And that was just a banger
that was a nice shot
for Altus. 3-1. Altus puts themselves on the scoreboard. And as a goalkeeper, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, and think about where was the shot at? It was outside the 18, right?
Outside the 18.
So, and what's crazy is most players, they don't think they can do it, but when they do it.
Yeah,
he probably thought, I didn't think I was going to get that.
Yeah, we talked in the girls' game about Altus closing out on those shooters.
Yeah.
And we just saw it from the Macarthur defense, not closing out on the shooters and taking that shot
they
away.
Gave them enough space, and you know what?
Yep.
If I have the space and I can shoot it, I'm shooting it.
Yeah. Tough work by Drew Holland down there. Braden gets the ball on the line, plays the ball in for Pasquale.
Sides.
AR's flag is up. And the center referee just now saw it. Makes the call. Ball comes out for offside.
That was a great strike, too.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah. That was almost
good
tit
build
for
up
tat right there, right?
Yeah.
Altus goes down, strikes outside the 18. Pasquale comes down, strikes.
Yep. Good build up to that goal, too. Minus the offside player. Referee having a chat, trying to calm things down a little bit. They are high school boys. Things are going to get a little rowdy.
Yep.
Devin Justice heads the ball over to goal line right at the end of the half. We go into halftime, 3-1. Macarthur. We'll talk about it when we get back from half. Let's take a break with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group, Macarthur High School Soccer, home of the Highlanders.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman, kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown, Jr.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
We're growing and changing to serve you better. Until then, we're making room and reducing inventory during our Billingsley Hyundai construction sale, expanding to serve you better. That's the Billingsley way.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be serving the people of Southwest Oklahoma. Our talented florists are committed to building the most beautiful floral arrangements, as well as providing superior customer service. We service all types of events, from weddings to funerals, just because gifts, and of course, holidays. We're also a veteran-owned company. Click, call, or come by today. We'd love to show you a better design.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Paris, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Paris Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages.
Oh, look, how sad. Everybody but you has a debit card, and they're all out having fun, shopping, dining, feeling good. And here you are with crumpled cash and counting change. Not a good look, pal. Sounds like your wallet needs a friend. That friend is a PayMe debit card from Communication Federal Credit Union. Use your free PayMe card in apps, in stores, and anywhere you shop. You're good to go. Come into any branch and open your account in as little as 10 minutes or go to comfedcu.org. Communication Federal.
We are back. Wow, that's a lot of. All right, we're back without the echo. We are back at Cameron Stadium with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group, getting ready for a second half kickoff. 3-1, Macarthur over Altus. Billy, what do you see?
So far, I think it's a decent game. I mean, really, the one that Altus hit was kind of a banger from outside. You can't really do much about. But I mean, you take a 3-1 score at the half. There's a few adjustments to be made. I think you're gonna. I don't think you see a lot of changes, honestly, going into the second half.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, first thing I want to say, it's a beautiful night. It's 70
It's
degrees.
awesome.
This is awesome out here.
Yeah, it's so nice.
What I've seen is I saw a fast start with Mac, coming out really aggressive, really putting on the shots, but towards halftime there was kind of a drop off in the midfield, and I don't know if maybe the midfield was getting tired or what, but we were really losing that facility, that passing up to the front to create more chances to score. And then Altus towards the end also turning it on a little bit, becoming more aggressive. So it should be interesting the second half.
Yeah, I like how you said, we lost that aggression. We came out quick.
Yeah.
Right? And we need to start being able to hold that quick, crisp gameplay throughout an entire half.
Yeah.
The entire game would be great, but at least throughout an entire half. So let's see what they come out with here. Looks like we got some discussion between some players. Let's figuring out how we're going to make this happen. And they're going to push high. All right, so we're ready for a second half action. Altus Bulldogs with the kickoff, going left to right on your screen. Macarthur Highlanders defending the kick, going right to left.
I look forward to Mac really coming out with some pressure here.
High pressure, yes. Absolutely. Get on them and get on them quick. A little bit of miscommunication with Altus, or maybe he was just waiting until the last minute. So we are pressuring hard on that kickoff. Braden Frederick plays the ball to Jason Ford. Jason Ford plays it in, looking for Wayne running. Good work by the defense to work the ball around. Let's see if we can get a good clean clearance here. Just couldn't find anyone in the middle of the field. Jason Ford makes a hustle play and gets back to that ball, though. Good work by Drew Holland making a fight in there. Ball pushed through by Pasquale for Braden. Oh. Braden just could not quite get a foot on it, and he was offside.
That was kind of close. Yeah, just unlucky for Braden.
So they're trying to get something going, getting through. Devin Justice steps in and makes a play there. Brylan Phelps keeps working for the ball.
Altus really coming out with some fire. They want to create something.
A lot of physical play
very early
to start this second half.
Yeah. They know they're down. They're fighting. They're not letting the scoreline discourage them.
Braden Pasquale working to kind of confuse the Altus Bulldogs. Pasquale working through the middle of the field. Once again, great in tight spaces. Ball is played in for Braden Frederick. Braden's going to make a run.
I'm going to look for a
cross. Not many kids
here.
can catch him, and he makes great crosses. Ball comes across on the ground.
Beautiful. Oh, so unlucky. Beautiful
ball
cross
played across. Dane Edwards just with a little bit of an awkward touch on that ball. So you don't ask for much more from your winger.
No.
Than what just happened there.
So soft on the ground. Rolled beautifully.
Midfielder played the ball in perfectly.
Far post, easy knock in.
Not many kids are going to keep up with our wingers or our forwards. Ball played across perfectly. Just had to be touched into the back of the goal. And sometimes you just get an awkward touch on it.
Yep. I look for that again. I want to see that play again.
Yeah,
Next time capitalize on it.
Yeah, I don't think Dane's going to let himself missed that one again. Ball's played in for Jason Ford. Jason makes a move, cuts the ball back, just misses outside the post. So opportunity after opportunity here. So what the girls' problem was in the first half was they weren't finishing.
Right. Yep, weren't finishing.
Right now.
Yeah.
With the boys.
It's kind of the same.
Not finishing. Just
right. They're getting opportunities. They're getting high pressure.
Just a tough go at it right now.
Yeah.
They're getting the opportunities. They're making the plays.
And hopefully they're able to capitalize because, to me, Altus is putting on some pressure.
So we got a Highlander throw down here. Micah Blue's going to take that throw in. Another sophomore in the lineup. Once again, he's starting for Matthew Aguilar. Usually see him there. Going to make the best of his opportunity. Jason Ford puts in the work, plays the ball in for Pasquale. Pasquale and Braden both on the run for that ball. Pasquale puts it across the Dane.
Oh, nice try by Pasquale.
And the Altus defense just makes a hustle play there.
Yeah, great defense by Altus.
Yeah, nothing wrong with what Dane did or what Pasquale did. Just a hustle play. That young man with the beanie on. Same player that got back and interrupted that play with Dane and Pasquale.
Yeah.
Came up and interrupted that play coming forward to Dane.
Yep.
Just.
Yeah, right timing.
He's not giving anything up.
No.
Down but not out.
I mean, that could have been easy, 4-1, and then the one before that 5-1. So Altus right now with 3-1 is still in the game, feeling pretty lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say they're kind of working on borrowed time.
Yeah. Yeah, and if Macarthur can get it together.
Yeah, and just keep making these opportunities.
Yeah,
and
just
then
capitalize on it.
Capitalizing on the opportunities is the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
Ball worked out to the wing, played back out. Rylan Phelps on the ball, plays the ball up over it. That's a great ball in. Ball. Pasquale.
Keep playing.
Tries to win onto that ball. Braden's going to try to make a hustle play on it.
Yeah.
And we got a Highlander throw in. Braden throws the ball into Jason Ford. Jason plays it across. Nobody home. Good step in by Wayne. Wayne looks, has a shot.
And a
goal! Wayne from the 20-yard line, so about 30 yards from goal.
That was definitely way outside the 18.
Boy.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, right? Take those shots.
Yep.
You never know. Right off the top of the crossbar.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
Yep. I mean, you couldn't put it anywhere better, right?
Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the all-time great hockey players says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I would take it to heart and start listening, huh?
Right.
The second greatest hockey player of all time.
Yeah, I mean, and the goalkeeper at that had no chance, really.
No.
Off the line a little bit.
Not a chance. Came off the bottom of the crossbar and kicked in underneath the line. Perfect.
So we're going to get into a hockey discussion. Who's the greatest player of all time?
Mario Lemieux.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a discussion on that.
Well, I was just want your take on the matter.
I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so.
Yeah. I kind of figured that might be where you were going.
Big throw in by Micah Blue. Unfortunately, no one home to receive. Ball played in by Pasquale. Braden on the run. Braden's going to look to add another one. That shot is blocked out for a corner kick.
And Braden down for a second, came back up.
He put a lot into that.
Yeah.
It might have hurt whenever it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, it went somewhere. It went really high.
But that collision, you know,
that was a
football foot.
That was a nasty collision. When we're talking about roughness in soccer, that was definitely pretty rough.
That hurts.
There's no pads really. Yeah, you got a shin guard, but that doesn't do much.
You know the shin guards these kids wear nowadays.
Yeah,
they don't cover a whole lot.
Most of them don't even wear the shin guards in practice. So,
looking for a good service in from Pasquale. Ball comes up off of Devin Justice's head.
Couple runners there.
Out for an Altus goal kick. Just maybe a little bit overcooked or, or maybe under because Devin couldn't quite get his head down.
Yeah, it was really nice to see Macarthur, though, charging.
Yeah.
They weren't afraid to put their head on that.
Micah comes up, puts a head on that one from the goalkeeper. Controlled by the Macarthur defense. Swinging the ball wide. Just an errant pass. And Altus on the counterattack that quick.
Nice play by Altus.
One little errant pass, and they were just on it. Boom, boom, boom.
And they seemed like they knew what they were going to do. They were communicating on the right page.
Ball out for Altus throw in. Coming up and forcing a mistake. So a pretty decent crowd for soccer tonight.
Yeah.
Not as empty as usual.
Yeah, the faithful came out today, right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night, though.
I think it has something to do with the weather.
Yeah, normally, let's be honest. Most of our soccer games are just in horrible weather.
I was out in it last night. It was not great.
Yeah, that's what everyone tells me. Everyone tells me, no, I'm not going to play soccer. I'm not going to go watch soccer because the weather sucks.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it'll be 78, and then the next day is your actual game, and it'll go down to like 46.
Yeah, with a wind chill of 30.
Yeah, and not to mention that morning it was like below 32, so everything's frozen and it's cold. So, yeah, soccer weather in Oklahoma is definitely tough. But tonight, it's a beautiful night, so I'll take it.
Good work by Devin Justice to work the ball up the field. Yeah. Touched by Wayne, touched back into Devin. Just plays a little bit of an extra long ball.
Yeah, a little too much for Dane to catch up.
What'd you say, good idea, bad execution?
Good idea, poor execution.
Yeah, that was it right there. I think Devin kind of surprised himself when he got to about midfield.
yeah. And the ball was right there.
Right there with him still,
yeah. He was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, so Devin Justice, honestly, last year he came out of nowhere as a player with skill who could play that center back position. Took the position from a senior, right, in there with then freshman Boomer Nix. So you have a junior and a freshman in there instead of a senior and a junior.
Right.
Shook some things up, but boy, did he show up.
Yeah.
He showed up last year, came in this year playing at the same level and wanting to be a leader. His emotions, get the best of him sometimes, but what teenage boy doesn't have that problem?
Absolutely.
So, great kid, great young player, will have a great future with no matter what he decides to do after he graduates high school, and that's what I like about him. He, no matter what he decides to do after high school, whether he's playing soccer or not, going to college, looking at a career, he's going to have a great future.
Well, and one thing that stood out to me is the underclassmen, the freshman, sophomore, really relate to him, and Devin's kind of taking some of those freshmen under his wings and kind of showing them everything and talking to them and interacting and not being that junior or senior that thinks they're better than everyone. They're actually, wants to reach out and be that mentor, be that leader on the field. So I've noticed that just in the short time that I've been up here.
Big steal from Macarthur right outside the 18. Jason Ford with the shot. Two substitutes, Romeo Gardner on the left wing for Braden Frederick. John Williams out on the right wing for Dane Edwards. So, opposite of the ladies' game, coach says, we're not going to sub a whole lot. We want you guys to go out there and work. We want you to work it out, figure things out, before we get into the meat of the season.
Yeah, and I'm all for, the players to play, like I said earlier. I would rather...
Oh, so goalkeeper slid outside the box with the ball in his hands. So it is not where the player is, it is where the ball is. That ball came outside the box in the referee's point of view. And if it comes outside the box.
Short corner kick, right?
Basically. I mean, this is an opportunity for a really tight shot.
Yeah. Let's see who crashes that far post. Oh, wow.
And that ball comes off the goalkeeper into the goal. Pasquale Arredondo with a great free kick. Goal, 5-1, Highlanders. I almost called it 4-1. (5-1) for the Highlanders.
That was a great free kick.
Yeah. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it. He tried to catch it. He
put some heat on that.
Yeah.
I mean, the goalkeeper was like, oh, well, there it is.
Put some stank on it, huh?
Yeah, put some stank on it.
Great ball out there by Wayne to the running wing back, Micah Blue. Micah beats a couple people, looks to have a shot, hits a shot, just wide. Goalkeeper
good strike.
Dove and was a little scared. I guarantee his heart can skip the beat on that one.
Micah wanted that one bad.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, sir. But to make the run as a wing back, beat a couple guys, get that opportunity for yourself. Great play.
I mean, everything's kind of got to be in your favor before you do that for the right back, when you're coming up.
Yeah.
And you made a couple moves and you get the shot. So, yeah, of course, he's like, man, I want that one back. That one back.
Yep, he wants it back.
A great effort.
But it also changes the way your wingers play for Altus.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, if you're defending in the middle of the field, now you got to watch out for the outsides. Not only your left and right wings, but that overlapping run.
John Williams on the drop ball, overlapping run by Micah Blue, trying to get up there again, works to get the ball, keeps fighting, gets the ball, plays it in for Wayne. Wayne comes in, and good defense by the Altus Bulldogs. Ball goes out for a corner kick. Some of the Highlander faithful wanted a penalty kick there, but not going to happen the way it happened there. Ball played, a whistle while the ball was in the air.
I think there's a little
scuffling
going on down there.
Going back to the corner kick. Those tight spaces, words get said, and if you have a little bit of a hothead and get out of your head, referee might have to stop and calm you down. Great play there by the goalkeeper. Plays the ball out. Drew Holland plays it. Back to Micah. Tries to press the issue forward. He at least got the pressure off. Stopped the counterattack for the Highlanders. Great job by Micah and Drew back there. Good step in by Wayne. Looking to play the ball across to Romeo. Goalkeeper dives out, misses the ball. Romeo's on the ball. And the ball is played out of bounds by the Altus Bulldog defense. So Devin's going to come up for the throw in. So I just want to mention Billy Palmer with some phenomenal camera work tonight.
Well, That's to be debated.
John Burke last game with some phenomenal camera work. First game, Kobe Edwards with some great camera work. You know, we get some great camera folks. We get some great discussion up here. Jason and Kobe and Billy.
Yeah, I'd say it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun to watch the games and speak a little bit and commentate.
I like getting some different voices and faces up here. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I mean, soccer at this point in my life, it is my life. I mean, every part of my day is soccer. Almost, it seems like at this point.
Yeah,
I love it. I love being around it, and especially watching these guys. I really, now that I've been around Lawton for a few years, seeing these guys that are coming up that I've seen play since they were a little younger, it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. I just enjoy it because I get to talk about these young men and young women that I've seen play since U6, U8, U10, and really get to highlight what they do on the field.
Because it's a lot of work. I mean, they put a lot of time into this, so you want to give them some credit.
Good offside call against Romeo Gardner on that ball in by Pasquale.
Yeah, I'll say goalkeeper was out, and I was thinking what was going on. I saw Romeo there, and I'm like, oh, man, he's going to be able to put that in the back of the net. And then
this could be ugly.
Yeah, this could be ugly.
But, God, the offside call, flag went out quick on that one. They did not wait till the ball went in the goal 40 yards down the field to make the call that time.
Yeah, keep the temperature down.
Yes.
Good step.
Great job by Boomer Nix to step in and get that ball. Bring it up the field. Great work by Pasquale. Pasquale scores it out to Jason Ford. Jason Ford plays it in. Romeo Gardner tries to get it on the run. It just looked like he was half pace there.
Yep.
Romeo works the ball through the middle of the field, gets the ball on his left foot. Goal! Romeo Gardner, young freshman with his first varsity high school goal in their first district match. That's what happens when you come off the bench and you make an impact.
Yeah, that was great footwork by Romeo Gardner, being composed there, and then took his shot, took his opportunity, finished it. And that's what we were talking about earlier, right? We were talking about not capitalizing on that finish.
Yeah.
And there we go.
And so I told Braden early in the season after the El Reno game and the Newcastle tournament, I said, your spot's not guaranteed, buddy. There's freshmen ready to take it.
Right, they're hungry.
Yeah. Romeo, Miguel, they played well. They come in and they show out well.
Yeah.
You might have to show out a little more.
Yeah. But I mean, and that's the difference though, is they're all really good.
Yeah.
So
which is crazy. I mean, it's good for Mac, but and think about this, they're really going to push each other now in practice, because who wants to play more?
So we got the Macarthur bench being told stay back from the sideline.
And you're exactly right. I mean, when it comes to practice especially, the guys are having to go against every day. These are not just bodies out there. I mean, these are guys that can play. So.
Right, and who wants it? Who's coming to practice all the time? Who's in the weight room? Who's doing the extra reps, the extra effort? Because to me, practice
good little move by Jason Ford. Ball comes into Romeo again. Romeo's going to look for his second one. Can't quite get onto it.
Yeah, so for me, practice just isn't enough. You have to actually do a little extra.
Yeah, you got to put in that extra work.
Yep.
Rylan Phelps on the chase. Gets some help from Devin Justice. Great defense by Macarthur tonight. I think they've shifted and given the help and support, very well, pretty much the entire game.
Right. Yeah, they have, and they stepped up when they needed to. The center backs are coming up; they're stepping through with Boomer and Devin. So
yeah, and I'll be honest, the one that sticks out to me is Drew, as a defensive midfielder.
Right. Yeah, he's kind of the unsung hero back there, right? He's kind of keeping everything together.
Yeah, he's coming back and he's filling that role. When you have a left back that moves high up the pitch,
right.
Yep.
When that ball comes back, you always see Drew. When you have a right back going high up the pitch, ball comes back, you always see Drew.
Yeah, it's kind of a safety net, right? So I can still do my attack. I can still go ahead and push one of my right or left backs forward.
Yeah, and
but I also have someone that's going to come in and fill that spot.
Yep.
And I'm confident too, and my goalkeeper's happy. So
in having that guy with that soccer IQ to understand the wins and wears,
that's exactly what I was going to say. His soccer IQ is
invaluable.
Yeah, it's so good.
So great ball out. We're going to look for a counterattack here. Romeo got some speed on him. He's coming up. The ball just a little bit too far.
Yeah, he's fast, but that's a lot of ground to cover.
Pasquale trying to control in the midfield. I called it off his hand.
So we just passed the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, 20 minutes left. 20 minutes passed in the second half. 6-1 for the Highlanders. You got to think they want 2 more also. Let's see if we can get 8.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, this is key, right? This is a district game, so the points matter.
Yeah.
The goals matter. And so, I mean, the last couple of years has been kind of close, right? So
that ball headed back by Devin Justice to Frank. And they just missed the playoffs last year.
Right.
You know,
right.
This is not a team that wants to miss the playoffs again.
Right.
They want it. They're hungry. They're young.
I think it'd be a really good experience for the underclassmen too, to experience that playoff atmosphere.
Yeah. And to host the playoff game, that would be even better.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah. And so you kind of you said it as that's the benchmark, right? This is our standard. Our standard is we go to the playoffs, and we would like to play at home.
Once again, Drew coming in, stepping up, taking the challenge on. Just Drew's ability to control the field from that position has been absolutely wonderful tonight.
Well, and he's so calm back there. He's not going to get in a big hurry. Just kind of knows how much time he has.
Everyone notices the guys that score the goals.
Yeah, right.
Everyone notices the guys that make the plays to get the goals scored.
Right.
Who notices the guy that actually controls the pace of the match?
Yeah. Well, and if I think about it, right, Jazz in the last game with the Lady Highlanders kind of did the same thing that Drew's doing right now.
Yep.
So they're facilitating in a big way. Yes, Jazz, she had a beautiful goal. But
she had 2 great goals, but you know, she didn't have a bunch of assists. She didn't have a bunch of balls played through.
Right, but she was doing the heavy lifting, and that's what Drew's doing back here on his defense. He's kind of doing the heavy lifting right now for the defense when that player pushes forward.
Yep. Good work by Pasquale playing ahead of Devin. Devin playing into Romeo. Romeo's going to get on his horses right here. Nope. Good hustle by the Altus defense to get that ball played out of touch. We got a substitution coming in. We got another freshman, Ben Jones, going to come in for Brylan Phelps. So we see a lot of freshmen getting some quality time,
getting some reps right now, and this is key for them. This is going to set the foundation for the rest of their high school career time.
Yeah, and the difference between these freshmen coming in, you know, when you have a mass substitution of the young guys,
right,
and coming in with the upperclassmen, so much different.
Right, and
it's so much different of an experience.
So can you imagine? You don't have the leadership. You're as a freshman. You're playing on the field. You don't know what right looks like. Yeah. So now you get to see what right looks like, and then you get to come onto the field.
And you're going to get yelled at.
Yeah, you're going to make mistakes.
You know,
I mean, even the seniors and juniors make mistakes.
Yeah,
right?
Pasquale, Drew, Devin, you know, even Boomer as a sophomore. They're going to tell you when you do something wrong. You're going to get yelled at, and you just can't let that bother you or get you down. Right. Boomer working hard out there. Boomer Nix with the goal.
And Boomer Nix is a center back, correct?
Yes, look at that guy go.
So that's pretty amazing when you're able to push your center back up to get a goal. So great job, Boomer.
Great job capitalizing on the corner kick set piece. So now we have the ladies with a goal off the set piece on the corner kick. The gentleman with a goal off the set piece on the corner kick. Cool beans. Let's keep them rolling.
Yeah.
Got the starting wingers coming back in. So once again, like I was saying, with the difference in experiences for your younger players, Ben Jones, young freshman, wasn't in the starting 11, right?
Right.
Get out here getting some good quality experience. He's the only not starting player that is on the pitch right now.
Right.
Right. So when they substitute again, they might have 2 not starting players on the pitch at a time, or 3.
Right.
But still, the majority of your players,
they're still starters.
Are starters. That experience that they can draw from.
Yeah, and I think that's the correct way to do it. I love the early substitutions. I like the younger underclassmen playing. However, I would like to keep my first team as intact as possible, but rotating onesies and twosies throughout the formation. That I know, I'm watching the game as a coach, I know where my weakness and my strengths are, so I'm able to go ahead and use that time to put that new player out there.
Referee taking issue with something over on the Altus bench.
We gave a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it's when the Altus player had kicked the goal in after the ref already blew the whistle, so a little unsportsmanlike conduct.
Ball quickly restarted from the throw-in. Devin Justice stepping up, looking to make a play. Great job by the Altus player there. But once again, who's back to clean up the mess?
Yeah.
Drew Holland, number 8.
He was there. And he almost put that on a dime. Just a little short, but it was a great pass.
Stepping in again.
Yep.
Drew's making his run forward this time. Ball comes in across to Braden. Braden's probably going to look to cross. Gets the ball across to Dane Edwards. Dane working.
Oh, so close. And Dane wants that one back.
Ball goes out for a goal kick. But the AR was calling a foul against Dane, too, with obstructing the goalkeeper there, or impeding the goalkeeper's progress. Ball touched out from Jason to Braden. Jason Ford going to earn himself a yellow card here. So he's going to go ahead and get a break right now. Maybe not the break that he wanted.
Yeah.
But he's going to get a break.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to.
Go get you a breather.
Hear the coach for a second.
Let Coach talk to you for a second. John Williams going to come in. Looks like Dane Edwards is going to shift to the center. And John's going to play out on the right wing. All dropped off. Ball comes up over. Good job by Ben Jones escorting that ball out of bounds.
Yep, not touching it. Allowing him to
just
roll
shielding and escorting it out of bounds.
Yep.
Goal kick stopped by a substitution or not. So what happens is the players get too close to that center line and up on the sideline, and the referee thinks they're waiting to substitute in.
Right.
So that might be one of the things that the coaches have been talked to about over there. Hey, keep your players back near the bench. Oh, just a little mistake by Ben there. He worked hard, though, to try and force a mistake by the Altus Bulldogs after they took it.
Yeah, he came in with some pressure.
Great step in by Drew Holland. Drew's looking up, trying to find a runner, and they have the runner. Ball's getting to Braden Frederick by Pasquale. Oh, Braden with just looks like it came off of his right knee instead of I don't know what he did. He'll tell me later.
He saw all that room in front of him, and he was just like, yes.
Eyes got big.
No.
Eyes got big, and he made an oopsie. He'll tell us about it later. He's like, but I had so much space to run. There's so much room for activities. So things are getting a little physical and chippy.
Looks like Braden's kind of shaking up a little bit.
A player down. Usually doesn't stay down that long. Who we got coming on the field to help out? Is that Doc Chambers?
Yeah, Dr. Chambers checking him out.
Is that who it is?
Looks like it.
Looks like him. Dr. Chambers is always here to support Macarthur Athletics. I see him at the basketball games, football games, the soccer matches. I mean,
yeah, it's always a good asset for the sports teams, for the high school.
Just all around, someone that's going to give up their time like that to come do this is just really invaluable to the school and the program.
Absolutely.
Got a foul against Altus. A little bit of jaw-jacking going on between the players on the bench over there, it looks like, and Macarthur players on the field. 7-1 for the Highlanders. 11 minutes left in the match. You got to think that the first district win is secure. The question is, how's this going to end up? You know, are we going to end up with a clean match? Are we going to have some issues, or, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so far it's been a good match. It's
They're going to hold a 6-goal lead.
Nothing too crazy right now, but it looks like it's getting a little chippy. I think frustration on Altus's.
That's absolutely
and they're kind of, you know, it's coming out right now, and of course Macarthur, they're not going to let it happen, so they're going to kind of chip back a little bit.
Got a little bit of frustration on Altus's part.
So hopefully the refs they continue to manage the game well.
Macarthur boys are telling them, just, you know, they're pointing to the scoreboard saying, just look at the score.
Right.
You know, it goes back and forth and it escalates.
And you remember that age.
Oh yeah, I remember reffing them too.
Yeah.
I know what it said on the field.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. Some things might make a preacher cry, huh, Billy?
That's absolutely right.
Pasquale poised on the ball, controlled, playing the ball up for Ben Jones, making the run up the wing. That ball goes out of bounds for an Altus throw in. A little bit of gamesmanship here and there. Macarthur just kind of lollygagging, wasting a little bit of time.
Yep.
Not retrieving the ball when they're right beside it, stuff like that. That's just part of it.
Yeah, it's part of soccer. I mean, you know, fans will get frustrated, coaches will get frustrated, but you know it happens in all matches.
Yeah,
so it's part of the game. Like, it's a game within the game.
So I tell people, like, look, dude, you mad right now because we doing it. Like, if I'm coaching, the other coach over there, he's running his mouth because we wasting time. I'm like, look, man, if I was on the other side of it, I'd be mad, and you'd be saying the same thing I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah, not to mention your players are already mad, so
your team will be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I need to kind of get this game over with because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's getting chippy, you know, and
well, I don't want to give up a stupid goal, you know, at an inopportune time. Macarthur really starting to control things through the middle of the field.
And I'd say
Pasquale and Drew.
Yeah, they really are. And if they can keep possessing right now, that's probably the best thing they can do. If they can just possess around Altus, but Altus with the chance here.
Boomer made his way back with a hustle play just in time to really just force a little bit of a mistake.
Looks like we got a couple more
substitutions coming on for the Highlanders. Who's that over getting ready to get on? Is that Jason and Romeo?
Yeah, it looks like Jason and Romeo.
We got Wayne. No, it's not Wayne. Who was that taking a break up there?
I can't
Micah.
tell. Is that Micah?
It's the only one I don't see on the pitch. By the way, Doc's stretching him. It looks like just a cramp. I'm not gonna speculate, but hopefully it's just something minor that they'll take him out. They'll substitute him out and they'll walk it off. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's okay. Just kind of stretch out cramp. Probably come off, get some water.
That was Micah. So Micah comes off. Who's going in back there? Jason Shaw?
Yeah, Jason Shaw's back there. And I think Romeo's going to go to
Romeo's coming
left
in,
wing.
and it looks like Dane coming off. Wow, I don't even know what's going on right now. Is Pasquale still on? Wayne? Did Wayne come off? Looks like Wayne came off, and Shaw, Pasquale, and Drew Holland are going to run the midfield. You got Miguel Martinez at right back. Once again, he's playing another position. Jason Shaw's playing another position. You got kids that are just athletes that are able to fill in where they need to be filled in. It's a pretty cool look.
Yeah, it's always cool when you got players that play multiple positions and they're not selfish about what positions they play. So, and to me, if you're a soccer player, other than goalkeeper, okay, because it's a little tough to play goalkeeper, but you should be able to play any position on the field.
Yeah.
And you learn the game if you play all positions. You get a better understanding of what the defense does in the midfield and the strikers if you actually do it yourself. So, I think it's key for a well-rounded soccer player to play all positions.
Quick free kick taken by Devin Justice. That ball played in by Romeo trying to find Dane Edwards. Didn't mean to cut you off. That was a pretty good little opportunity off the quick free kick for us.
That was.
But like you said, it's just nice to have someone that you turn around and say, hey, I need a center back, go.
Right.
Hey, I need a striker, go. And it's the same kid.
Yeah. And to me, as a freshman, I'm stoked just to be on the field. So
yeah,
whatever, coach. I'm out here for you. So I'll play whatever.
Looks like we got a foul against the Highlanders, or a throw in for Altus. It's either Altus kick or Altus throw in.
Creeping on that 6-minute mark.
So we're going to Altus free kick. 6 minutes left in the match. 7-1 in favor of the Highlanders. Good ball sent in. Good little flick on. Boomer Nick swung and missed at that one. Miguel Martinez there to help him out. And that's what you get when you have good support defense. It's not always about that one guy pressuring the ball. You have pressure, support, and balance, right? So you have the one guy pressuring the ball and you have someone supporting that you're not going to get the ball every time you pressure it,
Right, correct.
Ball's played in for Romeo Gardner. Looks like he was just a hair offside.
Yeah, that was really close because it didn't look that far. But
those guys are looking down the line.
Yeah, they are looking down the line. So
if his big toe was behind the last defender, his big toe was offside, which makes his whole self offside. Now you can actually be leaning forward and your head be in an offside position. Crazy as it sounds. So I'll be honest right now, 4.5 minutes left in the match. I'm telling my defenders, if I'm a goalkeeper or a coach or one of the leaders on the team, I'm telling my defenders, don't worry about trying to build things from the back.
Right.
Right now is the time we're going to clear the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Clear the ball, pressure.
Yeah, we
clear
don't,
the ball, pressure.
No more goals, right?
Yep.
That's what you're telling them, and
don't
just
make
clear it.
Don't have the risk of a mistake playing the ball, building it from the back.
Because it can happen when you got high pressure.
Yes.
Then they force it, and they'll force the mistake.
But they could build it up nicely like this was going. Also, Jason Shaw with some great pressure in the midfield. So let's talk so we don't have long after the match.
Right.
OSM player of the match. My vote's Drew Holland.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah, Drew, and also I kind of like Devin.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on Devin today. But both equal. I mean, both worthy of the title. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So we can go with Drew. Devin's going to give us another match.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drew will too.
I mean, I'm good with Drew.
Yep.
I just like the way Drew, like I said earlier, he controlled the pace of the match.
Yes.
From that position.
Right.
Better than anyone I've seen. Like, yes, Jazz came in for the girls and was great energy that fed the team.
Right.
Right. Drew was pace.
Right.
Pace of play. When it needed to slow down, Drew slowed it down. When it needed to pick up, Drew picked it up.
Right.
When they needed support on the defense, Drew was the support.
Yep.
Yep. So he was definitely covering back. He knew where he was supposed to be. His IQ, like we were talking about earlier, is top notch.
Yeah.
So yeah, he knew exactly where to be, and he looks comfortable. He looks confident back there. So
absolutely. So the kid's just having a phenomenal senior season. Yeah,
I mean that's all you can hope for. You're a senior, right? You've been working hard these last 3 years to get out there and give it everything you got, and you're having fun at the same time. So, I mean, what else can you ask for?
Relaxing and having fun. So hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to Drew. Next match is Thursday, isn't it? No, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday the boys are in Chickasha for the Chickasha Invitational
CCS,
Tournament.
right?
Playing against Community Christian Schools.
Yeah.
Then again Saturday in Chickasha. So next week when we have a match here at Cameron.
Yeah, we'll have that young man right there.
So we'll get Drew Holland come up here and chat with us for a minute. Let's see how it goes. We got a minute and a half left in the match. I'm not going to call it 7-1, but I think it's safe to say that the Highlanders have went ahead and secured their first district victory of the season. Looking to play the ball just long, waste some time. Romeo's going to run onto it, though. Romeo with pace, cuts the ball inside. Goalkeeper comes out.
That was a great shield by the defense.
Yes. Less than a minute left to go. Altus wants to try to knock one in here, just for confidence sake. Before the end of the match, Jason Shaw just absolutely hounding the player with the ball. Dane Edwards putting in the work as a striker.
Less than 30 seconds.
So we can start kind of wrapping up the broadcast. We got 15 seconds left in the match. It's 7-1, Macarthur Highlanders. Highlanders played a great game tonight. Super proud to come out here and support them and be a Highlander fan. Super proud to have Lawton Marketing Group on our side, helping us make this happen for these young men. Drew Holland, OSM player of the match. What can I say? Absolutely phenomenal kid, phenomenal player. Jason, you got anything to bring us out with?
Yeah, no, I'm just blessed that we had a really good night. The weather was really, really nice.
Absolutely.
Key on that. Fans came out. They showed up. They showed their support. And the MacArthur Highlanders, they really came to play today. So congratulations to the Highlanders.
Yeah, both the boys and girls both took care of business. That's what you want.
Outstanding. Win for both the MacArthur boys and girls, opening the district up 1-0 in district play. This has been Rich Frederick, Jason Shaw, Billy Palmer with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by the Lawton Marketing Group and Macarthur Highlander Soccer. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.